The whole joint is
somebody told me she was talking about if you nasty, pays rent. And I'm like, I'm looking for that record for all day. So I just play it on full blast around the house.
If he nasty, pays rent?
Yes.
Oh, I need my rent paid.
Welcome to the TrapNerd podcast. I'm back for another week. I'm here with my motherfucking guys. I'm TrapNerd Lay. I'm here with my man X from the dark web.
What up?
Marv is here, but
God damn. Oh my God.
Alright, that's the TrapNerd podcast. We out.
Nah, my man Marv is here. He ain't on the mic, but he on the cam. My man Josh is in the building repping the Bills.
The Bills.
The Bills. Nah, yo. 90-day probation still, my nigga. You got one more call.
No such thing as probation.
You got one more call off.
Got thrown out.
You got one more call off, white man.
And then not white. Got thrown out.
Josh, you are not white.
Jewish lawyer.
You're not white.
Y'all used up all your white privilege this week.
Got white privilege. I white. Used it all up. And CJ from East Compton, who sells fucking dime bags in front of the fucking deli, is in the building. Yeah. Welcome, guys. How's everybody doing this week?
Look like a Nipsey brother right now.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. CJ, how's life?
It's good.
How's business?
Booming.
Oh yeah, Marv, how you doing? We can't. He ain't got no fucking mic, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Josh, what's poppin'? How you living, nigga? How you living, nigga?
Great.
I
almost cried tears of joy today, bro. I ran around. That shit feels. That shit felt better.
He talking to him crazy. He talking greasy, yo.
That shit felt better than I thought it was gonna.
I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I can talk greasy. Welcome to the winner circle, bro.
Welcome to the winner circle.
I ran around in a circle and around my parents' house.
I don't blame you.
Had my arms up. I was like, finally!
Your parents was just excited though, right?
Huh? My mom don't watch football, but yeah, my dad was.
That's all like a fucking 8-year-old on Christmas Eve.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit felt better than I thought it was gonna feel.
Shout out to the fucking Buffalo Bills.
Because the Packers
they tried stealing it from us.
I get it. The Packers went. I wasn't alive for the stretch, but we went through a stretch like that, so I get it.
Listen, our first in our entire lives that we can recollect. This is probably the first time we can literally remember them when. Like 95, you guys remember 95?
I remember. I remember them losing.
I know. We gonna start. I know we started early with sports, but we'll get into some bullshit later. But we start off with this. We was talking before the pod, like your first recollection of sports. What was your first recollection of a sporting event?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fucking remember.
I remember being in my mom's room, sitting on her bed with her, watching the Music City Miracle.
Music City Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
I remember sitting in my old house and my dad was making me watch Jordan. But I don't remember what happened. Yeah. I just remember him sitting me down and making me watch it.
I remember.
I remember 45 Jordan. I don't remember 23.
Was it the Rams? The Super Bowl Rams?
That was the first.
I remember that one too.
So basketball. So my first sport. I remember the 2000 World Series, and I remember the Allen Iverson finals. That was what?
Davis
that was 98, 99, right?
Was the first one for me.
Oh, one. Yeah,
I remember the Pistons finals.
Who they play in 2000?
Who, the Lakers?
The Lakers won 2000, 2001, 2002.
They played the Nets?
No, okay, then I don't even remember that. So 01.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because the Knicks played in 99, but I didn't watch that.
Did they play the Nets? They played the Nets later, didn't they? Yeah.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember who they beat.
I don't know. But yeah. I remember the AI finals. That was like my first sporting event. And then I remember the Rams New England
Losing
Super
on the
Bowl.
1 yard line?
Yeah. So I watched the Yankees World Series in 2000 against the Braves. Oh no, that was against the Mets. The Mets.
You don't remember the 96 World Series?
Nah.
I remember 96 World Series. I remember everything from 96.
Subway Series was my first World Series I watched. That was their fourth in a row. And then I watched the 01 finals.
I remember 96. I remember Elway's fucking retirement after walking away. I remember Brett Favre going to the Green Bay, just being like, what was that? I think that was 99. They went to the back-to-back.
No, we went 96 and 97.
Okay, that's what I remember.
And then we lost to the Broncos, and the Broncos won the next year too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they beat the Packers and then the Falcons.
Okay, so and then I remember the Tyson and Holyfield. I remember that. I recollect the ear.
I remember Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson.
I remember him biting Holyfield's ear, and everybody in my basement going crazy.
I remember my dad who knocked Tyson out in 10 seconds, or Tyson knocked him out in 10 seconds.
Was it Buster Douglas? Yeah, that was the one he fought out of shape. I don't remember.
I don't remember the fight, but I remember my parents being mad as fuck because they paid mad money. They had a whole party for it. All the kids were in the basement, and I just remember him getting knocked out or him knocking someone out in 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. And they were pissed.
But man, this is awesome. This is a great time for our area. Everybody that is in Western New York area,
open, man.
I know that we don't get to live this down the way we deserve, but man, this is something dope. If you got to go into the office tomorrow, just know that it's not gonna look the same. This ain't nobody gonna be there. So, good luck to you.
Everybody in Buffalo need to thank the Pagulas. Like the Pagulas started the upswing.
Yeah.
Then Griselda came in right behind them, and Buffalo is up right now.
Yeah, they came through,
and we up right now, dude.
They came through, man. But.
And they own the sound of New York right now. Buffalo is basically like the hub of New York. Fuck New York City. They're like, we got better food. We're making the best New York sounding music right now.
We got better sports.
We got the better team in New York. We got the best team in New York.
We got the only team in New York.
If they let the Bisons play pro, they'd probably be better than the Mets.
But although we're on a extremely high in the area, we do have to address the shit that's been going on in our nation.
Whose nation?
Our nation, the nation that your ancestors built. Xavier, brother, man, on the back of your. All right, so
I'm from the nation of Islam.
No, I'm Muslim. But it was a very, very dark week. Starting off with what happened in Georgia, which really fucking enraged the Caucasian counterparts that we watched.
What did they happen? Should have gave us some 2 bands, nigga.
Yeah, but Georgia.
What happened in Georgia?
Okay, what happened in Georgia was they lost.
They lost.
The
Republicans lost.
Republicans lost the Senate, so they now Democrats are in the White House.
The Democrats
Congress
are in control,
of everything
in Senate, but only because it's 50-50 now. But Kamala Harris gets to be the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Yes. So what?
They lost 2 seats for all that shit. They got daggers.
They should have gave up them 2 bands.
They should have been in 2 bands. That's what really fucked it up.
Mitch fucked it up.
Yeah, but they tried to claim.
Fucked by this, but stupid. Y'all should have fucking gave up them 2.
Don't forget they tried to claim voter fraud even in that election as well. But they lost the Senate, and then what was that? Wednesday. They lost them with Wednesday, and then Thursday they decided. Well, they didn't. They lost Tuesday night, so Wednesday morning, which is the Congress certification of the Electoral College, which is basically them just certifying that the results from the election. Our acting president Donald Trump decided to get on. Hosted a rally in Washington. We won't give up this fight, although he's lost all 20 lawsuits.
And his own vice president.
And admitted defeat. He's like, yo, it's over, bro. We had a good run.
No, he expected Pence to go in there and just literally say, no, we not. I refuse to certify it.
Yeah. Mike Pence was like, I'm not stupid. I'm not about to ruin my political career for you. They don't hate me, nigga.
So that all happened, and then he held a rally and he told them that we will march to the Capitol.
I hate him too.
Then he got on Twitter and told them to basically do what they did, and what entailed from that was 3 hours of them terrorizing, vandalizing, pissing on the walls,
fighting police
officers, killing an officer,
a bunch of Caucasian suburban thugs.
Yeah, and they legit just did exactly what black people can't do. And it looked like they were just allowed to do it.
Don't say that. They did what black people should do.
We can't do that.
Yes.
No, we can't do that.
What dude said on the boys? He said, I can't lash out like some raging maniac. That's a white man's luxury.
Exactly. We don't have that.
That's luxury. A white man's luxury on an individual level. If we grouped up and stormed Congress,
they gonna bomb our entire city block like they did the niggas in Philly. If we grouped up, we don't make it. We don't even make it to Washington. Listen, these niggas terrorize.
No, if we publicly organize it, then yeah, of course not. But I can start sending out letters right now, organize some shit.
Oh,
and you're gonna be labeled as a terrorist.
Yeah, the FBI is gonna find you.
There it goes.
Yeah, and they'll blow the whole fucking block up. They're gonna blow the block up. But regardless of the fact,
ciphers like the Zodiac killer.
Oh my god! And then these niggas, after they spent the entire day terrorizing, they went back to the hotel rooms and drank wine and coffee and hung out with no.
You got a picture of that dude?
There was a lot of dudes smoking meth.
Oh my god, my man had 2 teeth right here. For some reason, they were mad large though. Like they absorbed the other teeth that should have been there. Son. I ain't never seen bigger teeth in my life.
Yo, they were like fangs, bro.
Dude, I said he was a meth head Dracula, bro. That shit was enormous.
Tweaker.
So what's your reaction to all of this, guys? That's where we at now.
I'm not mad at white people trying to overthrow a white government that don't care about me.
Okay.
Whatever. Smoking that Karen pack though.
Smoking that man bobbing pack.
Watch out for that ass.
CJ?
Nah, I'm with him. We smoking that Babbitt pack.
We went out to man the Babbitt pack tonight.
Yeah. You see this? We got it right here.
Put that nigga in the dirt where he belong.
She from 63rd.
We smoking on that.
That's we wildin'. I'm
wildin' for real, yo.
Yo,
really did, yo.
I don't care. Yeah,
they auctioned off Trayvon gun. You right?
And then they got out here signing Skittle packs. You right? Fuck it.
Yeah. What you mean?
We smoking that Babbitt pack. Fuck these.
Josh, your reaction.
I can't believe Zimmerman wasn't there. Oh.
You're right.
Yo, all I'm saying is, if I was a security guard there, as soon as niggas started running there, because I know there's cameras in there, I'm like, stop. They don't stop. I would say mad loud, I'm scared. Stop. He don't stop. Bow, bow, bow. I'm shooting bad. Bow, bow, bow. I told you I was scared.
You started firing, bro. Bow. Whole lot of choppers on your ass.
Like you said you were scared, and then you took a selfie with his body.
Choppers on your ass.
Son, they were having their feet on congressmen's desks. They
stole
the podium. Yo. They were standing up there like hands in the air like they were the king of the fucking
Bro, they
world.
was taking pictures of fucking, they stole mail. They were taking pictures of classified emails and shit.
They walked in like, yo, y'all ain't gonna do nothing to us.
Y'all ain't gonna do shit to us.
So
We're
how do you
white.
feel about
They did the same. They did the same thing with the COVID shit when they fucking right before Black Lives Matter. All that shit happened. I forgot what town they were in, but they literally walked up in the city hall. Yeah. Just walked up in there and were like fighting cops and shit. Just be walking in a whole government.
They still are in control of that little territory they took over that you're talking about. Yeah. Them people still got control of that.
No, that's it. And we talking about Portland and like Washington and Seattle.
Yeah.
No, that's like Antifa and shit. They took over a whole block. I'm talking the Republicans with the whole mask thing. When they walked, it was literally the week before the Black Lives Matter shit. They walked up in a fucking city hall and were like this close to fucking cops' faces and shit.
I remember that.
I do remember that.
With guns and they were like full,
occupying whole city halls.
About the march though, how do you feel, man?
They would have shot.
Give us your thoughts, bro.
That shit is super retarded. That shit is mad dumb. Probably get canceled for using that word, but
no, we'll bleep it.
That shit is ridiculous. I remember. Yo, retarded is a scientific word, man. I don't give a fuck.
Don't keep saying it.
Yeah. Keep going. Jesus Christ, the hard R, he just won't stop.
Fuck privilege.
The R word. Whoa. But anyways, man.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Your thoughts,
condemn
man.
white privilege some
Come
more.
on, yo, give us your thoughts. What happened? How do you feel? Tell us.
Hey,
tell us your thoughts were going.
Silence is consent.
Silence is violence. Let's go.
I ain't y'all mouthpiece, motherfucker.
No, we need you.
Hey, we about to parade this little white boy around.
Tell us how bad they were.
You're our token white boy.
Yeah, tell us how bad they were and how wrong and upset you are. Come on, tell us.
Condemn them.
Nothing.
Silence.
Nah. Silence. All right. See, you was right about firing this nigga.
I told you, fire me. I'm here.
Look at him. He's just coming in here like, oh, it was bad. They shouldn't have did it.
Nah, it was stupid as fuck. I don't even know.
Stand back and stand by.
What the fuck? What is there to say, bro? It was just dumb as it was dumb as fuck. It was the dumbest people this country has to offer. Grouping together and walking like a little couple miles.
They were organized though.
Yelling into fucking what the fuck are they called? Loudspeakers, like
megaphones.
It was tear gas and Black Lives Matter.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't agree. Like I said, I don't agree with that whole movement, but a lot of that shit was peaceful, and they was tear gassing these niggas. And
bro, they herded herded people in Philly into an area on a highway. They had nowhere to go, and they were like, disperse. Like, bitch, where am I supposed to go? There's like 10-foot wall right here, and there's just mad tear gas. But these motherfuckers were fighting cops for the longest before you hear about tear gas. They're like, yeah, they just got tear gassed yesterday. And then they've been fighting cops for 2 days. It took this long for them to get tear gas. The DOD literally turned down a request for National Guard. Mm-hmm. They were like, yo, we're gonna bring National Guard here. They're like, nah,
what happened?
Capitol Police got it. We got it.
Yeah, and then someone dies, and they're like, ah, and then they're like,
the Democrats.
They're
what
like,
happened?
this isn't a racial thing. The 5 people died. Like, if it was a racial, bitch, 1 person died. The other 3 died because they were unhealthy and fat.
They shouldn't have been there.
One person had a heart attack.
Another person had a stroke, and another person got trampled because you motherfuckers are animals.
Yeah,
you trampled them like
savages.
Like Simba almost got trampled in fucking Lion King. That's what you did.
Knuckle dragging savages.
Did y'all see that picture on Twitter?
Oh my god. Yo, this thing came in, put the kufi on, and said, "Watch out!" He said, "Watch out! Watch out! I'm gonna spray the block."
Straight hair niggas like they talk about us.
He said, "Watch out, bro."
That nigga just sprayed the block. Fucking, did y'all see that picture on Twitter of the woman that didn't have no legs or arms in the wheelchair?
Yes.
And they was like, "Yo, Miss Potato Head forgot all her parts." Yo,
I would have just pushed her over.
like, what was she even doing?
You like the dad from the Oblongs. Remember?
See, I don't have any sympathy for the woman that was shot. Y'all don't have any sympathy for the woman that was shot?
No.
None at
People
all?
die.
You're
every day,
a treasonous whore.
Treasonous whore. Treason. Act of treason. So how do you guys feel about them moving to remove him from office?
I wish that we could, like, I'm happy that those motherfuckers were hiding under their desks. Mm-hmm. Like, I am happy about that. Like, they need to feel that. And we do need to be on the same shit. But the reason was just...
For Donald Trump?
Yeah, for Donald Trump. Come on. Like, they've been fucking you every year. Obama gave billions of dollars to fucking corporations, and we got nothing. And now because Trump lost, that's what finally made us storm a Capitol building.
That made us? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Duly noted. Heard you.
Oh, man, trash, dude.
Got it, Chief.
Got it, bro. Interesting. Very interesting that you would group yourself in with those people.
Oh my
but I get it.
God,
I totally understand. You think that we should do more of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should. I think we should be like,
tell me how you would
run all this shit. What you mean? If Black Lives Matter did that, there was way more people. If they would have did that shit, they would not have been stopped.
Yes.
Could have occupied the whole shit.
Yo,
no, they would have sprayed the block, nigga.
You not getting the same. I'm not looking at nothing. I was just kind of that's my thinking.
He said, "What happened?"
No, nigga, they wasn't getting the same reaction.
No, they weren't. 100% they weren't.
Spraying the whole fucking block.
Okay, but that would have started the whole shit.
No, we would have said, "All right, them niggas got guns and we don't." Well, let's probably not do that.
We got guns.
Look, yo, listen. If them niggas pulled out the tanks and blew up a block of Black Lives Matter like they would have if we was walking down Pennsylvania Avenue,
man, tanks. Listen, very overrated weaponry.
Yeah,
they did nothing for us.
Is that your counter?
Yeah, bro. But no. Hear me. No,
I know it's a tank and you just a man, but it's overrated as fuck.
No, just taking
super OP. Listen, just take out their views. Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying. Oh, we need a revolution. We need all that shit.
Yep.
That's the closest we've been.
Yep.
That's the closest we've been.
Yep.
That's exactly what we need.
That wasn't a revolution. Them niggas just went in there and just sat on desks. Yo, they didn't do anything.
Larger scale.
Yeah, but if it was Black Lives Matter with how big that scale was, and the smart people took over police stations. They took over all that shit.
Yeah,
and dumb motherfuckers were walking down the stupid neighborhoods not doing nothing. You get them buildings. That's how you make a stand.
They not getting in that building.
Word. We don't make.
Hey, listen, these stupid motherfuckers wasn't getting in that building if they didn't open the gates and the doors and say, "Come on in."
I feel you, but all I'm saying,
they wasn't doing that for Black Lives Matter.
No. if the American public comes together, we could get in any building we want to get into.
Absolutely.
There's more of us than there are of them.
Yeah, but I don't want to be one of the 95 niggas that's gonna die. But we're trying to get in there.
Exactly, but everyone's always saying how we get fucked and we need a revolution and shit needs to change. But blood is the only thing that changes shit. And I don't want to be one of the 95 that dies either.
White people,
I'm just biding my time.
Yeah, see, he did you watch the 100? You ain't make it all the way to the end,
bro.
Kind of got to some transcendent shit.
What happened? What happened?
We keep
in
fighting
Egypt?
and shit.
What happened in Libya? You motherfuckers need to die. If that's what you want, you need to die for it.
That was exactly the whole premise of the show. You motherfuckers think that war is the answer when it's not. People don't have to keep dying. Y'all keep killing each other, and then eventually there's gonna be one small group versus one small group, and then what? Mankind just gonna keep killing each other.
Well, 100 is different because that's humankind fighting for survival. There's plenty of us. 6 billion of us could die tomorrow, and it still would be the most populated era of history. We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about dying as a species unless the fucking planet goes to shit.
I'm just saying, nigga.
Do you think the government will ever give us what we need without violence?
Nope.
No, I don't think we're ever gonna get what we need from a government. No.
Exactly, but in order to get it,
but I don't know the answer. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I know that
I'm just
can't
waiting.
just go in there killing motherfuckers and shit gonna change.
The empire is falling. It's
this
done.
shit's gonna crumble.
This is the end of Rome,
and I'm gonna become a warlord.
This is the end of Rome for sure.
My God, X, a warlord. You gonna be Negan?
Yes.
Oh,
this nigga X is going to be the world's greatest serial killer and a warlord. Heard you. You have some great aspirations, my nigga.
Yo,
why not? It's gonna go into madness, and I'm just gonna take advantage.
You're gonna take advantage.
I'm gonna control
thrive in chaos. You go find the water reserve, and that's gonna be your shit. You gonna hold the world hostage with the water.
I'm gonna go rob a bunch of pharmacies and get all the medicine, and I'm gonna go get all the water, and I'm gonna get a bunch of guns, and then what? I got the things you need. It's gonna get cold outside. Niggas are gonna get sick.
All I know is if I just want to be the Hokage.
That's what I'm gonna
Just want to be the Hokage.
That's basically what I'm gonna be.
I'm going to the name I sent you guys in that group chat.
I'm gonna start.
He's got all them guns. And in that C Street, that neighborhood is so off the way. You can put a wall around that shit. Be a little town.
You snitching right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
Y'all preparing for the Civil War? What y'all telling me?
No, I know my boy's prepared, and I'll go straight to
for
him.
after the Civil War.
For after the Civil War,
I'm gonna lay low until all that shit's done.
Let them niggas kill each other.
I'm gonna pop out.
I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna rule the ashes. I'm gonna be king of the ashes.
Mm-hmm. No, I get to build. I get to build out the ashes. They burned it down. It's just mine now, fresh.
You guys think this is the fall of Rome, Marv? I wish that we can get your opinion on this, man.
We can hear. You can my mic for a minute.
You think this is the fall of Rome? How do you feel about what you witnessed this week?
I do think it's the fall of Rome, but I think we're just gonna be socialists at the end of the day. I don't think we're gonna be like some third world country like this post-apocalyptic shit y'all talking about.
More Switzerland than anything.
Probably worse than that, honestly.
Okay.
It's gonna be an extreme because you got to go. It's always the extreme until you correct it.
I thought Switzerland was doing good.
Nah, I'm talking about socialism.
Like
Switzerland, you can't throw some shit on the floor without going to jail.
Yeah,
like, it's weird shit like that.
But you go to a cool ass jail though.
We like our Americans like their freedom, so it's gonna be an overcorrection, and then it's gonna bring itself back in, but it's gonna bring itself back into socialism, and I think it's gonna come from the Democratic Party, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's gonna be falling though. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you that.
I don't think the Democratic Party wants socialism though. There's like 5 of them that do.
They're the closest to it, and the ones that don't are almost dead.
So
you got Bernie, who's the oldest, and then you got the rest of them younger than us.
Kamala's a socialist as well. And so is fucking AOC, and that's her guy. That's their person. That's the one that
I love AOC.
Yeah, but they're championing her, and she's next.
I like a lot of her policies, but I wouldn't want to see her as president.
Me either.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to see anyone as president. They're all trash. Socialism is no worse than the kind of capitalism we are practicing right now.
Agreed.
And I'm not a socialist, but like it's not worse than what we're doing now.
Let me drive the boat.
What we're doing now ain't working.
Yeah, let me drive the boat, America.
what we're doing now.
You don't believe in trickle down economics, Josh?
No. Hell no.
What do you mean?
Hell no.
You don't think the corporations are doing right by the people?
The corporations are all out the country. That's the problem. Like the problem is capitalism.
You work for a corporation. You don't think they do right by you? Why are you still there?
Dear America.
Where else can you go in the world where it's better? Huh? Why don't you just be happy with what
That's
you
the
have?
problem, though. It's not. We can't go nowhere else that's better, though. And like people, like I hate when people act like they can. Like, yo, I'm gonna move out the country. I'm like, where the fuck are you gonna go with that attitude?
Right.
Like, where you think you're going? Like, you're not going nowhere better in this world. Like, there's nowhere better. America has its problems. We got some major fucking problems.
You can wake up every day, curse your fucking employer out, and they got to pay you on Friday.
China just put the richest man in their country in jail. Show me in America where the richest person in America is in jail.
There's a dude.
Jack Ma.
There was a dude that was worth $5 billion though, and he spoke out against the government or something, and that nigga's been missing for like a month or something.
You talking about Jack Ma?
No.
From China, he's about?
Is it him?
Jack Ma. He's the richest man in China. His ass is in jail. In jail. Show me where a world where Jeff Bezos is in fucking jail in America under any circumstance. Nope. Murder, kidnap, anything. Show me where if Jeff Bezos was on fucking camera and murdered somebody, show me him going to jail.
Let's make America great again and just let me run the show. I'll go to the United Nations. I'm going to tell them all I'm declaring war on all of you. We're going to all agree not to use nukes, and I'm about to conquer the world. Try and stop me. I already got the United States military.
Your army. Sanction me with your army. Oh, you don't have an army.
People love saying like, people be like, oh, China has more people than us. That don't mean shit.
No, what means shit is the fact that China makes all of our shit, and if we went to war with them, our economy would literally stop and the world would crumble.
No.
It would.
Our economy would crumble for a couple months or a year until we conquer them and we make them make
we don't have a big enough gap between our militaries where we could conquer them. We would fight a war and someone would win, but no one.
I would carpet bomb them for months.
No one.
I would carpet bomb them for months.
You know how big China is, bro?
Yes. Every day I would drop bombs over China.
And they would be doing the same shit to us.
No, they wouldn't. We would shoot that shit down. Here. Our military is better than theirs. We would stop all that shit.
Yes, we have defense systems, but we do not have a defense system that's good enough. If 100 planes fly over, we can take out 50 of them. But them other 50s are still going. They're still getting through.
Okay,
bro, I'm telling you,
they're not stopping all 300 of ours that are going over there. So I'll take their little dinky.
No one's. If America and China got into a fight, no one's occupying no one. Our economies would both. Our economies would both collapse. No, we wouldn't because we'd be too close to Russia.
So the
Russia
world
would get involved.
The world would collapse.
The world would collapse. It will come down to if America and China declare war against each other. Russia, first thing they're gonna do is on some dick sucking shit. Is jump on some China shit.
They're gonna jump on China's side.
They're gonna jump on China's side.
So that's 2 and 3 versus 1.
No, okay, and then everyone else is going to jump on the American side,
right? And we're just going to dominate them.
And then the world ends, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you with the world ends, but I don't think it's a situation where China controls so much of us, but they don't want to fight us.
Yeah,
if China wanted, they're trying to go through a military.
Collapse. Yeah, if we were buying all that shit off of them, they would not have the money, and if we weren't buying all that shit off of them, we would have nothing.
Look. It's real niggas in the office for the most part. And real niggas just want to get their dick sucked and live a good life. Ain't nobody going to war. Ain't no world leaders doing that shit, dog. That shit is like super conspiracy. Like, that shit don't matter.
They never.
That was no conspiracy. Y'all talking about what I would do.
If we went to war, nigga, how much pussy am I gonna get in that war? To be real,
a lot.
No, I don't think so, nigga. Like if everybody dying, I gotta go to war and shit.
What? It'd be trash. It would be like
it'd be smelly pussy.
Yeah,
all types. Nigga, they ain't even got no fucking body wash no more, nigga.
Yeah, come on.
What you talking about, man?
You would still.
I don't want no coochie at the end of the world, bro. I do not want no coochie at the end of the world.
In World War II, niggas was still
the Americans that walked through Berlin after
Thank you.
There's so many American bastards over there. Like there was a whole generation of kids that didn't have dads, but their dads were American. Just fucking nutted all in that. And Russians. The Russians raped the fuck out of the Germans. So it was either your mom got raped by a Russian or willingly fucked an American. But none of them motherfuckers had dads.
Yeah.
None of them had dads. How y'all feel about all social media platforms banning Donald Trump?
That's whack.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's whack. That don't help nothing.
Yeah. I mean, but you understand why though, right?
No, you can't censor people's speech. I don't give a fuck.
You can say that.
I call my friend a bitch on his status jokingly, and I get blocked.
Yes, that's one thing. But a person who has the power to incite a coup d'etat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but then once you get to that, though,
it's coup d'etat.
Once you get coup d'etat,
fuck them
coup d'etat.
Yeah, but once you get to that, though, then it'll get to the point where the people that could potentially incite that, they're gonna block that.
Why can't I say the P? CJ, tell me why I can't say the P. It's in the fucking word. Why can't I say the P?
The same way you don't say. Do you say the G in lasagna?
If I wanted to,
do you say lasagna?
Yeah, if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I should be allowed to.
Okay, from now on, I don't want you to say. I don't want you to never call lasagna again. I want to say. I need to hear lasagna. Lasagna.
Why is it silent though?
Lasagna.
Why did? Who the fuck was like, you know what? We're gonna put this here, but we ain't gonna say it though. It's just silent.
It don't matter.
But
back
French.
to Trump.
It's not English.
Anybody, you right? Anybody that got that much power to just kind of basically tell them niggas to do that.
Mobilize a mob.
Yeah, mobilize a small stupid army.
Yeah, exactly. An army of idiots. Like I'm not gonna let you.
Don't underestimate that.
Yeah, and then the people are like, well, that's censoring or that's going against first. That's not freedom of speech.
Yes, it is.
It's not for one. That's those.
I agree.
Those corporations
did it to Louis Farrakhan. That's the only reason I agree with it.
Those corporations have that's their platform. They have the power to because they don't operate under the same bylaws of American government. They're not media outlets. It's a social media platform. So
yeah, but the thing is papers are also private organizations. But if a paper gives one candidate
a public platform,
if a paper,
take politics out of it.
No, but what I'm saying is, you are allowed. Everyone's like, because they're a private organization, they cannot be regulated in that way, but they can because papers are. If there's two candidates running for office and radio, I forgot what the rule's called, but you have to give one candidate the opportunity that you gave the other candidate. Mm-hmm. So if you were Republican and C was fucking Democrat and C was running mad shit, I have to give you the opportunity to also run in my paper, even though it's a private organization, the same thing. So we can write like.
What are they hindering now? At this point, what are they hindering now? It's decided. There's absolutely nothing anyone can do.
So then they did now.
The only thing that they're doing now is helping him. The only thing they're doing now is really. Can I stop cutting me off? The only thing they're doing now is really helping that nigga from not building a case. Even more so to impeach his ass.
Yeah, I mean, we
being honest.
I wasn't really speaking on that topic at all. I'm just saying that everyone says that because it's a private organization that we can't regulate it in that way, and we can.
But take politics out of it, my nigga. Anybody that is doing that with day free speech shouldn't be allowed to be on social media.
No, I agree.
That's it.
No, I wasn't disagreeing with that.
I disagree.
If you're inciting violence, then yeah.
Internet and incite violence. And mobilize a mob. So listen to this. The Ku Klux Klan leader decided to get on.
You think the Akatsuki should have been able? Yes. You think they should have been able to had their own forums? So you think the KKK should be able to have the same thing? Then basically,
if you get on the internet.
Hell no! You niggas is crazy.
What the fuck are y'all talking about? Why?
I
just want to know why you think that. I really want to know why you think that. Honestly, I want to think why. Why do you believe that?
Let both sides how they say.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's human right, bro.
It's a simple solution. It's a simple solution. You punish them for the violence that they incite.
Exactly.
You don't silence them because it's an app called Parler that just got kicked off Google Apps, just got kicked off Apple Store. So now you can't say go to a different app with that shit. Now they kicking apps off the stores. That's a problem, yo. Yeah. Reddit shouldn't be on in that case. Yeah. How many people have Reddit killed in those fucking Reddit threads?
Yep.
Well, Reddit's ruined.
Every fucking mass murder that happened in the past 10 years started on Reddit. So why are they not kicked off Apple and Google?
Okay, so
but the KKK and Donald Trump are different. I think the KKK should have their forum to dispute their stupid shit because it's the thing.
They do though. They have a bunch of websites.
But the difference between Donald Trump and the KKK is the KKK has their members and can mobilize their members, but Donald Trump has shown mobilized millions of people.
75 million.
But millions of people didn't storm Congress, so not really.
But No, but hundreds of thousands were there.
So the 5 people that died,
and
you lay that at Donald Trump's feet.
Yeah.
You incited this violence. You're getting punished for it.
Yeah.
You deter it by punishment. You don't deter it by silence.
And he could fucking.
You don't think silence? You don't think silence is a punishment?
No. What happens? Okay, so 5 people died because Donald Trump incited that riot. Now what? He just goes and finds another place to do it.
No, we don't let you. No, you just said
he got kicked off. But what's to stop him from making up a new damn email address and getting back on?
Yeah, and just not being Donald Trump.
He can easily go hide in Reddit. We already know what they let happen.
Yeah.
So that ain't hard. Like
he got kicked off. He got kicked off almost every social media platform.
I saw them all. But what I'm saying is,
like
I saw Shopify. I'm like, what y'all doing?
Like every last one of them, son. But I think that
exactly why I didn't like that shit with Donald Trump is exactly what happened just today. They started banning Parler from app stores now. Yep. That is a problem, yo.
Well, that goes back to capitalism, and these companies have more power than our government. So even though the government isn't infringing on our rights, it doesn't matter because these corporations have more power than our government. So when they start infringing on our rights, even though it's a private company,
they created something. Like this is like this. Okay,
no.
Look at it like this. Look at it in the grand scheme of things. I created. This is my shit right here. I made this.
Yeah.
I don't want you on it with your shit. Get the fuck off.
You know what laws stop you from saying that?
What?
Antitrust laws.
Yep.
You are not allowed to become so big that you're bigger than government.
But they are. But they don't. They're not.
And they're trying to break them up for that.
What way does this initialize or show that they're bigger than government by saying I don't want you on my shit?
Let's keep using this analogy. Let's keep using this analogy.
Okay.
So this is yours, right?
Yes.
This gets so big that it becomes the number one option for conversing and the exchanging of ideas.
Still my shit.
So
we know
I'm still in control.
Rockefeller said the same thing. But go ahead.
But listen. So you could do whatever you want with this. So you start infringing rights with this.
What right am I infringing? What right am I infringing by not allowing you to spew your hate on my shit?
Well, that's spew your hate is the excuse, but it's a slippery slope. Now I'm starting a business and it cuts into your profits. Now you can fucking quiet me. You could quiet me for whatever you want because your place has become the number one place people go to hear these ideas. It's the reason the papers were not allowed to do that because before social media, it was the papers. It's a private organization, but if it's so big that by quieting me on your private organization, no one can hear me, you're infringing on my rights. It doesn't matter if it's private.
No, go to the newspaper. Go to the newspaper.
No, the newspaper.
That's not my fault.
It doesn't matter.
That's not my fault.
My rights mean more than your private.
No. Okay,
it's my private company. You can't tell me what to do with my shit.
Yes, you can. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna give you a real example. You own oil.
Yes.
You own an oil company, right? Your oil company becomes so big that you now go to the oil refineries and say, you're going to sell to me at $2 a barrel, and anybody else who wants to buy a barrel, you're going to sell to them at $4. Now you control the entire market of oil. So if you control the entire market of oil, you are now affecting the economy with that kind of shit. Yeah. That becomes an antitrust. You cannot do that. That's just against the law. That's why they're trying to break Facebook up for antitrust, because Facebook don't just silence you. They make sure you see certain shit in your feed. Mm-hmm. They make sure they can.
Okay, we're not talking about all that though. So we talking about him not being on all that.
No, we are talking about it. This is the grand scheme of it. So when you got permission to silence a president.
The other shit I'm not cool with, but this I'm fine with.
But that's what. But the thing is,
I'm not even. I don't want to defend Trump though. I'm not.
It's not infringing on his First Amendment of free speech.
Yes,
I'm going to read you. It says the U.S. Supreme Court has often struggled to determine what types of speech is protected. Legally, material labeled as obscene has historically been excluded from First Amendment protection. For example, but deciding what qualifies as obscene has been problematic. Speech provoking actions that would harm others, true incitement and or threats is also not protected. But again, determining what word qualifies as true incitement has been decided on a case-by-case basis.
There you go. Which means they can make this shit up as they go.
Exactly.
Okay, but nigga, but you now that
but y'all talking about what I'm saying is my argument is not
speech provoking actions that would harm others. That's all I need to hear.
But no, but this is what I'm saying. Listen. So what I'm saying,
it's not
there, right?
protected.
It starts there, and then it just shit rolls downhill. Now all of a sudden, if I say, "Yo, black people, we got to arm ourselves and protect ourselves from these people."
Wow.
Oh, I don't like the way you talking. That sounds like you trying to incite violence. We know that's not inciting violence. You can clearly say you are allowed your second minimum right, and you're allowed to assemble, and you're allowed to say you defend yourself.
You don't have the same power.
But if I did get it, they will snatch it before I got a chance to.
Yeah. And if
that's
you had
a problem,
but my thing is, if you had the power and you were using it irresponsibly or recklessly or to harm others, in this instance that it was the right to be taken away from you, 100% is their fucking right to do so.
So now,
100%, yo.
It turns, like I said, it turned into probably getting banned.
This is also why.
So now I can't go make my new. You can't. They just banned them from the store.
Yeah,
you can't. You can't, because then it's gonna roll to that too. No. Now, if Google got permission to ban an app, you think they're not gonna have permission to ban your website from getting pushed through Google Chrome? Push through Google.com.
They already
search
do
engine?
bury shit on page 3, page 4. Like they already have.
You think they're not gonna do that? You think, all right? Well, I'm gonna just go ahead. Well, you can access my shit through Microsoft Explorer. Oh no, we doing the same thing as Google. Oh well, you can access my shit through Safari. Oh, that's Apple. We gonna do the same shit as Google. So now y'all saying I can't get on your private shit, but what about my private shit? Now I'm getting blocked from my own private shit.
The internet is not regulated. You can make your own website.
How are they going to get to it? If Safari is Apple's search engine, can't get on Safari with my shit. They blocked it. Google Chrome is Google shit. Can't get on Google with my shit. Explorer is Microsoft. They gonna fall in line too. Can't get on Microsoft. How do you get to my website now?
Email people.
How? But they have to use some type of Explorer or internet to get onto what? You can't just randomly get on the internet. Yeah. You have to get on the internet using something. Google Chrome, Safari, and Microsoft Explorer is the most famous ones. If all three of those companies fall in line, two of them already has fallen in line.
TV network.
And then that's the SEC. They're gonna block. That's another one. If Facebook like, yo, we need y'all to go ahead and block them, they got more power. That's what we're talking about. You guys are proving our point. We're saying it's rolling downhill. When you start that kind of silencing, then you say, well, we're gonna block you from this, block you from this, block you from this. Now I can't talk at all. What if I don't want to incite violence no more?
But you press I accept on the community standards.
What that got to do with my personal website?
Your personal, right? See, you can make your personal website.
But how do they get to it? You blocked it.
I don't. They not blocking the website. They blocked. They did. They blocked
this
him
is
from
what
making.
We're saying.
I know, but
you're running a dangerous game.
But they haven't done that.
They did to Parler. They did it.
They took the app down because what is that app used for?
It's like Twitter. You can do what the fuck you want on that.
They kicked Alex Jones off YouTube because he said that Sandy Hook was a hoax.
He can say what the fuck he want. So what violence did that incite?
Nothing.
It was more than just him on YouTube that said that shit. I don't know. Honestly,
what they're doing is they're aiming for the extremists for us to okay it, and then it's gonna start rolling downhill, and everybody gonna start getting uncomfortable about this shit.
Yo, and also, if I say something on the internet that could potentially incite violence, like if I say let's go fucking rally and storm Congress, and we show up and you let it happen, whose fault is that?
Partly yours and theirs.
No, it's your fault.
It's 50-50.
I told you what was going to happen. I showed up.
You told
you didn't do anything. Whose fault is it?
Actually, you so black and white with it, but
whose fault is it?
To be truthful,
if I told you I was going to punch you in the face, Layson,
accountability.
You just kept your hands down and I punched you. Like
you should have swung. You still swung, nigga. Like at the end of the day, you
at least put your hands up. I told you what was
my fault too. But essentially, you still swung.
But what we saying is,
I told you what was coming.
It don't stop.
You didn't put your hands up.
It's like it's not gonna stop. Okay, then let me ask you this: what violence has Farrakhan incited?
Boom.
Name a single person that's died in the past 30 years. No. He read violence. Yeah. What violence has Farrakhan incited in the past 20 to 30 years?
I'm not
zero.
I'm not informed enough to say that. So I don't
zero.
know.
None.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know.
Zero. So why is he banned?
Hate speech.
That would harm others? He hasn't harmed anyone. He's been around for 50, 60 years. No one's harmed.
No, all he did was talk about the J words, and he got blocked.
What's the J?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't you say it.
Nope. Talk about the J words.
What the fuck is it? Oh, okay.
He don't like him or whatever people say about it, whatever. What violence has he incited? People can. I think anybody should be allowed to get on the internet and say, "I hate niggers. I wish they all died." I think that's perfectly fine.
At this point, you can't though.
I agree.
I think that's perfectly fine.
You can't though. You can't get on the internet and say that.
Why?
Because that's against their community standards on all social media platforms.
No, but they shouldn't block my new app. If I want to make a new app, you shouldn't be able to block.
Look, yo, you got the freedom of speech.
You just said that though. You said I hit
You
your
have
terms
the freedom of
though.
speech, yo. You can literally go out into the world and say that shit to a police officer. I hate niggas. I hope they all die, and they can't arrest you for it. That's the freedom of speech. But because
Your
this is
freedom of
my
speech do not stop in real life.
It's stopping my shit.
Okay,
it's stop on my shit, and that's what the fuck it is. It's stop on my shit.
But what about my shit? When I go make my app, why are you blocking it?
Because your shit, my app. Because I don't want your shit on my
niggers.
Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what
I should get on my app and say I hate niggers.
He's saying if I
Yo, I don't know why you won't stop, but okay.
if he makes his own app like a Twitter, and he went on there and said I hate niggers, and then it came out, oh, look what they're saying on this app, and then all the app stores kicked him off. What is he supposed to do? He's been completely silenced.
Yes, we silence and hate in this world because we have the power to fucking do that.
No.
Fuck what you talking about, nigga? We got the power to do that,
and then
so we gonna do it.
When you start talking, yo, I want to only buy from black business, we like, that sounds discriminatory. We gonna go ahead and get you the fuck up out of here.
But that's extremist conspiracy, and that's not it, though.
That's
not though. That's ain't nobody being banned for saying shop black business only, nigga. That's what we're telling you. That's not gonna happen.
No, that's very
no, my nigga. Yo, so I don't. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shit that you can go.
Wait. So
people said Hitler and all that shit coming back.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
It's far as fuck.
Yeah.
What happened was literally Hitler-esque.
Yes.
He wasn't taking a bunch of fucking a certain race and putting them in a fucking in a.
That wasn't day one.
No, but he had. Those are brown shirts, bro. Those are people who are trying to intimidate his opposers into fucking.
Servitude.
So then let me ask you this then. So
that shit
how come
goes.
this private cake business got sued because they didn't want to cook a cake for a gay couple? This my shit.
Yeah.
This is my shit. My private own business.
Being discriminatory.
This is my shit.
What?
You
I
just
know that.
said.
You just said it's my shit.
It's not the same thing, my nigga. Okay. Oh, shut the fuck up and let me talk. For one thing, I'm telling you, I don't want to do a service for you because of what you fucking your sex or your what is it?
Against my religion.
Your sexual orientation. I am discriminating against you because of your sexual orientation. What Twitter is doing is saying this is my fucking private organization, my platform, and I don't want the way you fucking incite people on it, so I'm not gonna let you on it. Those are apples and fucking oranges, and you niggas are way. No, the fuck it's not. You niggas are too smart to even tell me it's the same thing, bro. How is it the same thing?
Listen.
No. This
Let me
no
ask you this,
different.
yes or
Yo,
no?
listen, yo. If I get on the internet and I start wilding, and CJ like, yo, I don't want you associated with TrapNerd no more. This is his shit. That's 100%.
So why do you not agree with what I'm saying? I'm using what you're saying and giving you an example that actually happened, and you're saying it's not right.
What? Listen.
Christian people believe, a lot of extreme Christian people believe homosexuality is a sin. They want nothing to do with it.
That has nothing to do with social media. I am providing.
But if I got a private business,
it's my shit.
I don't want to bake you a fucking cake because you're gay. Then you shouldn't be able to tell me no.
Am I talking to a wall?
Listen, your whole defense was the fact that
it's your shit.
This.
Yeah,
that's what you said. That's your defense.
Yes,
your shit.
Yes, my shit. But this shit right here is a fucking social media platform. And the shit you talking about is a service that I provide to the fucking public.
So social media does not provide a service?
It's not the same thing.
It doesn't provide a service.
It's not the same thing.
How is it not?
It's a private. No,
you can promote your business.
We're not going to try and get into semantics of what you provide as your service.
Yeah.
The purpose of the whole argument is private business versus public business. Private businesses have a certain anonymity against the law, is what you're saying, that they can do what the fuck they want on their shit.
Yup.
I gave you an example of a private business doing what the fuck they wanted on their shit, and they lost in the court.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, we have to go back to semantics because what you're talking about is apples and what I'm talking about is oranges.
No, it's not.
Okay, so
I don't think we're gonna go anywhere.
So explain to me that me telling you that you can get on here and I'm gonna allow you a platform that broadcasts to millions is the same thing as me selling you a fucking cake.
My shit.
It's my shit.
Yo, private owned.
Your argument was that it was your
argument
shit.
was private owned and they can do what they want with their shit. So it don't. You don't get to start moving the pieces. Like
I'm confused. No, I'm confused. No, I'm confused though, because y'all saying that, but like it's like, okay, they won, but they shouldn't have.
Who won? Who?
Do you say, or are you saying they lost?
They lost.
You saying they lost, but they
didn't
gay couple won.
You think
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The gay
against
couple
a
won.
private-owned business that said we're not gonna serve you because you're gay.
Because we have freedom of religion is what their basis is.
Yeah.
So
we have the freedom of religion.
And this is our
y'all have the freedom to go be gay wherever y'all want to be gay.
Okay.
Y'all could be gay in here if y'all want, but we're not making that cake.
Yeah.
Okay,
but that's my freedom of religion.
They shouldn't
impose on my
listen,
freedom of religion. Now.
I'm not imposing on anything. You are free to go be gay wherever.
No. You're misunderstanding.
The cake company is not gay.
Yeah.
They're the religious. They were the religious.
I know.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
So do you think
I'm not making your gay cake. That's if I don't want to make your gay cake, I don't want to make your gay.
But that's like point. It's your shit, right? It's your shit. If you don't want to make it, you shouldn't have to make it. It's your shit. You're a private business. You're not public. You can do what the fuck you want. You can serve who the fuck you want.
They lost in court. And Lace's
argument was, this is their shit. I don't want you talking this shit on my platform.
But they shouldn't have lost.
Exactly.
That's our argument.
No, but they. So
if that's your argument, then y'all saying
our argument is against license.
I'm tripping.
What we saying is,
am I tripping or I don't understand what y'all saying? Because if y'all, this is what I'm saying.
What we saying is it's inconsistency in license statement by saying it's my shit, it's privately owned. All we saying is inconsistency when it comes to that.
But that's what he say. He's saying the same thing that the niggas that own the cake company was saying.
No, he's saying they shouldn't be allowed to. He says apples and oranges. He said they shouldn't be allowed to do that.
He was saying they should have made the cake for the gay couple.
Yeah.
How?
Because he said,
that's what
I don't know.
No. All right, now you guys.
He said it was discriminatory.
Like a motherfucker now.
Yeah, he said it was discriminatory.
I didn't say that at all. I just said in that case, the reason why they won was because discriminatory laws are different than fucking social media platforms.
How?
Because, my nigga, again, you are on here inciting a riot and of things, saying things that are against our community standards.
But
I have a community standard that's against.
You're adding to it now. Your argument was that if you owned it, you can do what you want.
All right, well that's why I was just listening, because I didn't understand what the fuck y'all niggas are talking about. That's why I was getting super confused. If the cake company, so I'm sorry. Okay, so y'all agree that the cake company should have won the case?
Yes.
Yes. I wouldn't.
Based on Lason's argument, yes.
But I don't think they should have.
I don't think they should have won. But based on
that is consistent with Facebook determining who can and cannot spew hate speech or not hate speech.
Okay. Because our argument is that they shouldn't have banned them. They shouldn't be banning people.
That's consistent with the court's ruling.
The argument is that the Facebook is that they are allowed to do whatever they want as a private entity. So they're saying that the cake company, they're discriminated against the gay company, even though that they discriminated, they should have won in court. Period. That's what they feel like. In comparative to what I'm saying, is that my shit or Facebook companies has the right to ban or say who can be on their website.
They shouldn't do that.
You're saying they should not be able to do that the same way the cake company should not be able to discriminate against gays.
If you think that the cake company should be allowed to discriminate against gays,
is not saying y'all
basically
fucking
going
up
against everything civil rights was.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the thing is you can have your private shit, but your private shit is never going to be bigger than individual rights. Yeah. And if I, as a white man, can say, for whatever reason, I don't like black people or I don't like Asians and I'm not serving them, that's not your right to do that is not bigger than the right of an individual.
So can I ask
the whole civil rights people are sitting at counters and shit they shouldn't be sitting at. These are private businesses.
Yeah.
What was the cake?
The cake is the same thing. It's just gay people, not black people.
It was just a man and a man.
They should not be allowed to tell you that I'm not serving you for that reason. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Twitter. You are a private business, yes, but your rights as a business do not outweigh our rights as people. Okay. And if Twitter gets so big to the point that they have more of a power over the exchange of ideas, they need to be regulated, and they can't just be banning people for saying things.
But that was our point, Lacey, because you said You said that Twitter should be able to do that because it's their shit. But then you said the cake company shouldn't be able to. That's our argument. That you were the inconsistent one.
But because they're not the same thing, so you can't use the same tool. They're not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same thing for one. And then at the same time, Facebook and Twitter and all these social media platforms have a community standard that we all accept to be on the fucking app.
But
that's the only way you can create it. Yes, you press the button. That's your fault. You press
no. That's not our fault. It is engineered by them to be too long for you to read. The same way that stimulus bill was 5,000 pages and was given to them the day before. It's them doing that on purpose. They don't want you to read it, so they make it super long. But the thing is we are at their mercy. If we want people to hear ideas, if we want people to hear this podcast, if we want people to do anything, we have to go to them.
Yeah.
Like, have to. It's not like, oh, create your own shit, because you can't. You can't keep that. That's like saying that it's, social media has become a car. It's become electricity. And when it was first invented, yes, it was a privilege. You didn't need it because you knew how to survive back then. But now you don't have a car. How are you going to get a job if your job's far away? How are you going to? These things they were created as privileges, but now they are necessities.
You don't need social media at all.
This needs social media. How would this go without social media?
We need it. But to survive everyday life, you do not need social media. You don't.
If you want to be a bit, not yet, but it is getting to that point. And if you want people to hear what you are saying, you do need social media.
Yes.
I can go scream on a corner all day long, and the motherfucker's going to drive right by me.
Okay, but if you're going to project your voice, you better be adhering to my community standards.
So that's allowing them to control narratives. It's allowing them to get rid of people that they don't deem to be on the community standards, and it's a cop out.
No, but that's the whole thing. They don't silence everybody from the right. Ben Shapiro has had a platform for 15 years, and he's been far as right as can be.
But we're not saying that they do it now. Our argument
Tommy
is that
Lahren, all these people, Fox News, these platforms exist. So what you're telling me of the silencing, or they're just going to silence anybody that they want? No, that's not going to happen.
You're saying
they're going to silence the people that deserve.
It can't happen in the future.
It's the people that deserve to be silenced. I don't know enough of Minister Farrakhan's teachings to whether to weigh in on whether he deserved to be banned from all social media the same way Donald Trump was, but I've been around for the last 4 years for Donald Trump, and this ban was fucking necessary. I'm sorry. There's nothing you three can say to me that's going to convince me otherwise. So we can just move on. Okay.
Yeah. No,
okay.
It's bigger than that.
Okay. So I'm just focused on Trump. I think that Donald Trump is somebody that needs to be silenced going forward. Do I agree with, when I say I'll joke on somebody comment or somebody stat, and I'm banned for 3 days on Facebook. So do I agree with that? Hell no.
So listen. So should Donald Trump, if Donald Trump created his own website and he talked like that, is it okay?
If he had his own website, yeah.
So then Google can tell him not to that they're not going to put his shit on there.
They're not going to make an app store for him. They won't allow it on the app store.
So how is he supposed to get his shit out?
Oh, you can download an app from without being on the app store. That's easy. Here's an app for you. Go buy it. You can get.
How many people are going to do that?
You have no idea. You have no idea how many loyal supporters he has. They'll find it. You can create an app, and it doesn't have to go on no app.
Google says they're not going to put his shit on there. How are they going to find it?
You can email the link to the application to anybody, all your loyal supporters. That he has a fucking database of people who fucking support him. He can just email them the fucking application.
Using what?
You said at the beginning of this conversation he can just go make a new email.
No,
he can get on email. He can be on.
So he can go make a new email even easier.
They're starting there at Twitter. What if what?
This is what we talking about.
You said,
but he can just send you the file to download the app, my nigga. He don't need to send you
there's always
y'all was saying,
but
there's always gonna be a way to get
it's
you.
It's still suppressed. Like there's just like in Nazi Germany, you could pass around fucking pamphlets. Like there's a way, but that ideal is still being
have
suppressed.
To be old school as it should be.
Yo, if you spewing hate, yes, suppress the fucking hate. Suppress that shit, yes. Yeah, suppress that shit because these people. If you see how
I personally
my
like
thing is, if you see how influential people are, how fucking easily influenced. Let me finish talking. If you see how easily influenced people are, you don't see what. Do y'all remember 4 years ago when Donald Trump being president was a joke, and niggas ran on Twitter like, "Yeah, I'm about to vote for Donald Trump." The nigga was paying people to show up at rallies 5 years ago. Then it turned into 75 million people voting for him because of a running joke.
Okay.
And his ability to fucking incite the minds of the small middle America. Do you guys understand the power behind that? He galvanized an entire people. The only reason Donald Trump is president is because we had a black president for 8 years. Y'all understand that, right?
So you tell me it started before Donald Trump.
What you mean? No, Donald Trump is their last swing for fucking white supremacy.
Can we get up? Can you wrap this up?
Yeah,
Can
I
I-
don't want to keep
can I
talking
say
about
this
this. You
shit,
right?
though?
Go ahead.
Fucking, I think I just forgot it. I don't even remember now.
I'm sorry, man.
Hate
But
that shit.
nigga, galvanize an entire group of people, population of people, yo. If you could suppress that, you have the power to do so.
This is what I was
And
gonna
you
say.
don't, you're
This is what I was
just as
gonna say.
bad as the person.
So, what if someone like Jay-Z was active on Twitter? Mm-hmm. Jay-Z has as much influence as Donald Trump to get people to follow behind him.
Yeah.
So now, what if Jay-Z was on Twitter saying, "Yo, these corporations are what is really the issue. We should really arm ourselves and start storming them buildings." And then niggas start showing up and start doing it.
Jay-Z should get banned.
No,
Jay-Z should get banned.
No.
Okay. For one, yes, I do. I agree with us. And if you gonna start saying shit like that, then yeah, because I mean, nigga, you just gonna say that like it don't make sense. For one, them niggas didn't think about the shit, and it didn't really make sense. But two, fucking niggas don't listen to Jay-Z.
So now-
he been telling niggas to do smart stuff with their money for the last 10 years, and they not listening.
I'm saying this. So now take it to the opposite. What if Diddy was on there saying, "Yo, black people need to start investing their money in Bitcoin. Get your
They
money
all
out
saying that shit.
Get your money out the US dollar." And
They've
it
been
starts
saying that.
happening,
They
and
say
they
it.
banned Diddy off Twitter for saying that. What violence did he incite to do that?
But there's
'Cause
no
they
violence. There's no violence being incited. He doesn't get banned, and they've been telling us to do that shit for about 10 years.
But
now.
What we're saying
But I'm
is
saying,
that
what if
they
it
can
starts
still-
happening?
they
What if it
could
starts
do it,
happening
yeah.
and it affects the economy, so they block him?
Yeah.
What if my aunt had nuts? Would she be my uncle? Like you telling me
that's
you
why we're
gotta
saying-
tell me?
No, I do.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I truly understand where y'all looking down the line. Like what line y'all looking down.
Mm-hmm.
I get what y'all see. Like
Yeah.
If you had the power to stop Hitler, would you stop Hitler?
what you said. So okay, you said a repeat of history. Now, what you mean by that is like, what, can somebody give him a mic? What you mean by that?
What I'm saying is, this is how it always starts. First, you start with the extremes, stuff that publicly people are going to be very acceptable of when you start banning and silencing people. The Farrakhan's, the Trumps, the Alex Jones.
Yeah.
You start with them because 90% of people are like, yes, get them the fuck out of here. We don't want them on.
Easy.
Here. Then what happens is we're going to go from them, and then we're going to start going sliding down. People that questions the COVID
Shapiros.
vaccine,
The
the Ben
Ben
Shapiros
Shapiros,
for one.
the-
Ben
on
Shapiro
the-
never incited any violence
Nope.
ever, but neither did Farrakhan either. But they're gonna start with the Ben Shapiros.
Like they block conspiracy theory videos off YouTube.
Yeah,
Why?
like if somebody says, "Yo, I don't want to take a vaccine because I don't trust it," you shouldn't be kicked off the thing for that. If you want to say, "Shouldn't nobody take a vaccine because I know for a fact they put poison in that vaccine," that's misinformation. But it goes from that to, "Well, I just don't trust vaccines." Now they got these anti-vaxxers and all that other shit. So what we saying is we starting with the extreme, but it never stops there. Ever.
The reason they're doing that is because of the influence of what Donald Trump did to literally democracy.
But we're saying that's how they get it. That's how they pull. That's how they rock you to sleep.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm definitely hearing
I
you.
hear exactly right there, but you got to understand
No,
the reason behind the censorship that we're seeing right now.
He didn't even hear what you had to say. He said no.
because it's wrong. It's wrong. You basically are saying that you're willing to give up your rights.
No, you literally had 75 million people go out and vote for a bigot.
That's their right. That's their right.
Because he had the ability to influence.
That is their
No, stop. We're not going to do that. This country was inherently racist. We knew this already. This problem did not start with no Donald Trump. They just saw a guy who's talked like they talk and went out in droves. Nobody else inspired them to go like, they weren't inspired by George Bush.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do with racism.
What?
I'm talking
his statement saying that he controlled the mind of 75 million people has nothing to do with racism.
Oh no, I'm talking about why I'm speaking to the fact of why he got banned off all these social media platforms was because he exercised.
No, we're talking about what he just said.
No, I don't want to use Donald Trump.
I don't know what he just said.
They won't use Donald Trump. Their whole thing is saying that these companies are going to start trickling down and say the extremists are the first ones to go, and then the people who are probably a little bit too far right but not too super far right
or just skeptical,
they're gonna start taking them away. They think this conspiracy.
You start questioning shit.
They think that YouTube should allow conspiracy theories. They shouldn't. They should allow the conspiracy theories about the COVID vaccine and everything, right?
Nah, I didn't say that. I said they're gonna go from people that say I don't trust personally. Somebody can get on YouTube, make a blog, say yo, I don't trust vaccines. I'm not taking that shit.
Is that happening now?
Hell yeah. You put anything about COVID in your status. Flag. Listen, this isn't COVID information. Mm-hmm. Put some shit about COVID put COVID and vaccine in your stat and say some shit about it, and you're gonna see. You don't see them little blue little things on Facebook and on
they just
Twitter and shit.
Know that they're
letting you know it's gonna start
this
there.
This is a fact because people see some shit and run with it. And that's the reason why they're doing that.
But that's why I said from Jump Street, I'm okay with them. Like
that's important. That's important that these.
No, I'm saying I'm okay with them. I'm okay with them flagging that and saying, hey, this if you want the factual information on COVID, click here. But what I'm not okay with is if you telling somebody they can't say it.
Right.
But listen though, they haven't. I haven't seen them do that at all.
Well, that's what our argument is. It's coming.
Yeah.
This
is there. That's how you
starts
feel
with the
okay with it now.
extremists.
Your argument is Donald Trump, but that shouldn't be the
I'm
argument.
taking him out of it. I don't even want to bring up his name. Fuck him. Whatever. But what I'm saying is, it comes down from there. It's gonna come. That's why I use Farrakhan because they use incite violence, but Farrakhan never did it.
The Patriot Act. 9/11 happened. They then said, oh, because of 9/11, we gotta now listen. We gotta fucking check American citizens' emails and wiretap their phones. And niggas was like, okay, because we don't want to get caught by terrorists. We don't want another terrorist attack to happen. That's an invasion of your privacy. They took your rights away with that.
And people co-signed it.
That's why gun nuts are gun nuts, because they're like, soon as you ban a 30-round mag, you can start banning other things,
which they did. They banned
now
30.
New York
now
is
you
trying.
Can't do
California
15, now you only can do 7.
California literally has a fucking list of every single person who owns an AR-15. As long as they if you buy one, or Hawaii, you buying a certain amount of rounds, you have to put your name on a list. It starts with that shit, and everyone's like, oh, gun nuts, but and that's what they always say. They always say it starts with this, it trickles down, and it does. And especially if it's a private company, once they realize they can do that and they don't get backlash, it's all about the bottom line. It's all about the money. If one of the candidates that Jack Dorsey supports is going against someone, who's to stop them from blocking that Republicans or that Democrats fucking Twitter and letting his man just pop off all his shit and get all his followers and get elected in?
I understand that, but in this case, it was blatant lies that was happening. Though. Like, I know that y'all like, it can trickle down, but y'all got it. This is a special case. I don't think I've ever seen.
I also don't disagree with that, though.
But I agree that it was literally like the president of the United States getting on Twitter and just lying. Like, yo, he got on Twitter at 8:00 and said, "Yo, we won the election."
And
how?
So what Twitter should do is
they did.
What Marv is saying is not get rid of it.
They flagged it. It was there. It was a flag, but
say that it's blatantly say that it's misinformation.
They did that shit. Okay, but you couldn't even retweet it at a point.
They've been doing that to all Donald Trump tweets for like 3 months.
This is the shit where it kind of tips the scale, though.
Like, for real.
When you. What he had, a press conference,
a rally,
galvanizing. When you do shit like that, and then it hits social media platforms,
Yes,
nigga. Like,
yes.
And you're telling in that rally, you're telling people, let's do XYZ,
and they do XYZ,
and XYZ happens to be storm the Capitol of the United States.
Who did Alex Jones and Farrakhan hurt?
I'm just saying.
Right.
Listen. I did the 2 out of the 3 that y'all telling me got banned. I don't know enough about what happened with that situation to know if they deserve to get banned, but I'll trust y'all and say that they did it.
All I'm saying, they never hurt anybody.
And now Marv said all he's saying is they never hurt anybody. I understand
what you're saying about Trump.
I get that. But when you start inciting violence, like the nigga, he told these people to do that, and he went there, and 5 people ended. Subsequently, 5 people ended up dead.
But now this is what we're saying. So now that happened. So now you feel okay about that. But now, what if I get on Twitter and I start saying, "Black men, you should arm yourselves"? So now listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Black men, you should arm yourselves.
Yeah.
And a black man gets a gun and he goes and kills somebody. Should they block me off Twitter for that? Because I didn't incite any violence. All I said is you should buy guns to protect yourself.
Yeah,
I didn't make him go shoot anybody.
Yeah, but you didn't. But Donald Trump said XYZ.
Yeah, no. I didn't. Did I tell you to go commit a federal crime?
But I don't think Donald Trump ever told them to storm the Capitol.
Yeah.
I think he was just
No, he
saying,
said we're gonna march to the Capitol, and we're gonna stop them from taking.
legal. That's all legal.
That's all legal.
Stop them from taking your country back.
That's all legal.
Okay.
That's a
Understandable.
and once again, like, don't support their message, but it was the same thing. It was a minority of them that was doing that.
I get it. I'm hearing you. I understand. Okay, so
We ain't seen Josh, and he came back with that. I was in Charlottesville haircut. Josh was in Washington, my nigga.
They might be right, Lazy. They might be right, Lazy. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Okay, so like it's like he. To be honest with you, what they telling me is he spoke within parameters of the law. He didn't technically tell anybody to go and storm the Capitol. He told them we're gonna go there and we're gonna stop them from taking back their country. What does that mean? What does it mean?
It means a lot. They just decided what it means because they don't like him.
They decided what it meant, honestly. But so I get them in that aspect. But also my thing with it was they should being able to have X amount of people. How many people was it? Thousands? Few thousand?
A lot of thousands.
Some
How many people actually stormed? I don't know, but
there was some
like
thousands out there that actually rallied, rather. But for you to be able to just conjure that up and then that be something, there has to be something. Something has to happen.
Why though? So now, but
yeah, but in the meantime, he can keep telling niggas to do shit.
Jail.
That's why they silenced him.
Somebody do nothing if you in jail.
yeah,
That's why they silenced him. Because they knew that he can get on.
He's not going to jail. That's
the point.
If that's the remedy is if it's like, yo, he's not going to jail,
Well,
at
they're
least not
invoking the
as
25th
quickly as he
Amendment.
should
there's
be.
no punishment.
They're trying to. So it's not like he's just going. It's just going.
What is the 25th Amendment?
the removal of a president? Basically, it's normally yeah.
Even with 11 days left, 10 days.
Yeah, it would take 8 days for it to happen, but
because he wouldn't be allowed to be up on the Capitol. He wouldn't be allowed to.
So they would have to. They would have to have had started it Friday, if it's 8 business days.
Yeah,
but he can't do rallies at the Capitol.
So
I mean, that's.
I don't care. I'm going right to Alabama.
Go wherever he is. Yeah,
I'm a billionaire. I'm flying to Alabama.
He'll do it in New York.
It's a lot different. Like, it's a lot different because when the whole DOD thing came down, where they blocked the guard for a couple hours, that wouldn't happen because he wouldn't be president. His people are in those positions pulling those strings. There wouldn't just be DC Capitol or DC security there. Mm-hmm. So it is different. It's different. Like, the amount of fucking power you have as president or as a private citizen is completely different. So, but yeah, I mean, he didn't say he didn't technically do anything. He didn't say do this. It's just those he knows how his supporters are. This Proud Boys, get ready.
He knows how to turn the
There ain't
knobs.
nothing violent about that, but he knows how they're gonna take
He's
that.
just turning it up a little bit.
It's called a dog whistle.
Yeah,
The only they can hear it is coded language.
yeah.
We know exactly what it was. What happened?
Racist talking to racist.
The racist talking to racist. Exactly what you said, Marv.
The whole basis of the First Amendment is you
He's just putting out
let
heat
trash,
checks.
you let everyone say what they say, and the truth should come to the top. And if it doesn't, if we as a people are dumb and we allow these people like Trump to pull us apart, then we are going to fall.
I don't know, man.
But the premise is we deserve to fall. If we can have all of this information and we aren't picking the truth,
problem is-
and we're going against the misinformation,
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's us making decisions, and we are
we've never had
failing
we've
because of
never
us.
we've never had this much access to information. And to be real, like, our information had always been controlled because we only had a couple sources. So you only had the New York Times, your local newspaper, and a couple magazines. You know what I'm saying, to get a lot of information from, and then you would get it from your local news stations, who only ran stories that they wanted to tell. So now social media gives us, we see everything happening literally in real time. Like, Nipsey died in LA, nigga, I knew 35 minutes after it happened.
All right, get us off of this.
Yeah.
I'm going. I don't know where else to go from here. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we can wrap it up. Everybody get their final thoughts. We've been on this for like a half hour.
All right, you just cut me off in my final thought.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. No, I don't even know where I was going with that.
You said something about Nip.
We was talking about the age information.
There's too much information out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's where I was
Hard
going.
to decipher through.
There's regulation of social media, though.
You're welcome.
That's the problem. I don't know if you can regulate it, because it's just it's as big as the internet. It is the internet. Like, so like I'm not. How do you regulate the internet? It's still the Wild Wild West.
All right. Well, speaking of regulations, let's transition into some music. This past week, we
got nothing. We got nothing. We got Jasmine Sullivan.
No, we've had Maryland restrict, or not restrict, but enter. Come on, you just fucked up my transition.
Oh, my bad.
I threw that nigga the lob, and he said, "Nah, I don't want it."
I missed that.
I don't want it.
Done. You got it. Oh no,
Fucking
oh,
bums.
Maryland. You right, man.
These bums I do the podcast with. That's what I start saying at the beginning of the podcast.
Ah man. All right, back to what CJ was saying. The regulations. So, what was it? Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's actually perfect.
Wednesday, basically, it goes. They came out with a law that
Allows rap lyrics.
This is only in Maryland. Allows rap lyrics to be admissible in court, meaning that they can use rap lyrics as a confession and or evidence against a defendant or code or whatever. So here we are. How do you guys feel? React.
I could have. Wasn't there a case that said that was unconstitutional? I could have swore there was something. I learned about something like that.
Lil Boozy
Mass
said they
com.
played his lyrics for like 3 days in court while he was on a fucking murder. Lil Boozy, he said they played his lyrics for like 3 days in court while he was on trial for murder and used all that shit against him.
California was.
Yeah, it was something like basically saying that you can't differentiate between storytelling and facts, so you can't use it in court.
Yeah.
I don't remember the specifics though, so I don't want to get into it. But yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
Well, that's something that happened in Maryland, and obviously we know that's got to go to the Supreme Court. So
that has to be taken there. So you have to wait until they use it against you, and then you got to take it, and then you got to get approved. So yeah, it's not going to go there for years.
Yeah, I don't honestly. Okay, so I'm not going to say that it can't happen, but I don't see that happening. Like unless it's some, I don't see that holding up. I don't see that. I see that being like some shit that's.
No, that's an easy fight in civil court. You can get that shit dismissed only off the strength, like we watch so many other rappers be tried for their music, i.e. Snoop Dogg, i.e. Lil Boozy, i.e. Who else beat the murder case? Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Did you use Tay-K's lyrics against him?
Yeah, but Tay-K also had, fingerprints on the gun there. A picture of himself holding his wanted picture. Like, he didn't help his case at all. So, like,
Whatever. Yeah, I ain't go sidebar. Yo, any nigga on Twitter saying free TK is a fucking lunatic,
crazy,
and you should be locked up with.
Like, yo, I don't know why niggas be like, yo, free to killers.
But yeah, what was we talking about?
The music being admissible in court.
But
like,
yeah, nah, that's
imagine that now niggas like, yo, you really can't rap about the shit you living no more. What you go rap about? If you really a killer and you out here rapping, trying to rap, you can't rap about that shit no more. What do they rap about now? What do the killers rap about?
Or not even killing shit, drug dealing.
Yeah, like
these niggas ain't waiting until the statute of limitations is up no more.
No, nigga, because they selling the brick and then going to rap about it. I just sold the brick to CJ. He live on Garden Ave. I drive a white car. 22.4 on the dash. That's what they do. That's how they rap now. So like, they don't give a fuck with the police bars, nigga. They don't give a fuck though.
Yo, that's really how it is. They be on songs like, I just pulled up with my niggas, we shut up them niggas, I posted on Twitter.
Yo, like, for real, that's like, a fact, Joe.
So like, I mean,
niggas like Jeezy and Jay-Z, they was waiting until the statute of limitations up to talk about some shit they did.
Nigga,
nah, these niggas not. They just
Jay-Z 59 years old rapping about how his accountant help him evade taxes.
They be shooting niggas on Instagram live.
Hey, y'all can't get me for that no more.
These niggas is literally shooting niggas on Instagram live.
Well, not that shit. Exactly. You know who started this stupid shit? The Game.
No, it was Bow Wow. It was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. I'm telling you,
no. Boward.
No. It was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
You see the meme where it's like Bow Wow's real name, Boward.
No.
Speaking of that,
Before all that ever happened, back in the day, The Game recorded himself beating up 40 Glock.
He had his phone in his left hand and was punching him in the mouth with his right hand.
Yeah.
That's where it started. He started being internet gangsters.
I have to record my crimes.
Let me assault this man on camera.
To show them how gangster I am.
Look how strong I am.
Funny because 40 Glock was trying to be a thug and he went to court and started singing, bro. Like that shit was so funny, dude.
Because he got beat up on camera.
Yeah.
Sued him.
He started singing.
Speaking of Bow Wow, though, did y'all see that nigga on that little tugboat?
Oh man.
Wait, what happened with him?
I ain't gonna hold you. The nigga had like 10 bitches on the tugboat.
He said that's the boat to take him to the bigger boat, and we too poor to understand that.
But did he post a picture of the bigger boat?
I didn't see the bigger boat.
I didn't see that.
There's never a bigger boat with Bow Wow. There's never a bigger boat.
He paid that. He paid
Bow Wow.
His man's doing the Harlem Shake in the bitch face.
Bow Wow probably tells women that he lives in a condo and then he takes them to a fucking studio apartment.
Yeah.
Said no, this is where I record.
This is my other joint. I just stay here sometimes. We're gonna kick it.
Yeah. The other one in Manhattan.
I don't really want to fly out there.
My mom, I gotta take care of her. I gotta take care of her, so she's living in the other spot. So I bring my shorty to this little
they always send the
condo right here.
We always send those residual checks every 3 months, so I'm just waiting for my check to come.
This is my little third spot.
Shit like that.
Boward.
I'm about to knock that wall down over there.
Nah, my man's been Harlem Shaking in the bitch face though. Did y'all see? Y'all seen the video? No. See the video we talking about?
Oh my god!
Bow Wow fell so hard he started hosting a music video show after people stopped watching music videos.
Yo, 106 in Park was lit.
Listen, yo, after people stopped watching TV.
What's wrong with you, Bow Wow?
Yo, the boat looked like it was gonna tip over.
It did. There was so many people. They had one small ass cooler.
Oh my god!
But yo, he had some bitches though.
Thotties.
They had the thotties, yo.
Thotty totties.
Imagine being that thirsty. Like you had a boat. Imagine being that Instagram chick that's like, yeah, Bow Wow invited me on his boat today.
Bow Wow's the type of person he'd be like, "Y'all about to come get you my boat," and he roll up in a canoe.
Nah. Imagine being one of the bitches on the boat and telling your friend you going on the boat with Bow Wow, and that's in their picture. The whole group chat started laughing. But then bitch hit the group chat with a picture of the boat like, this you?
This you was doing?
Tell me you wasn't on this boat, Kay. Tell me you wasn't on this boat.
Bow Wow pulled up in the SS Minnow from Gilligan's
Oh
Island.
my god. It's people. It's suburban white kids looking at that picture like, my dad boat bigger than that.
Yo, for real, bro.
Son, I see boats bigger
My
than
dad
that. Grass
fishing boat
Island,
bigger than
every
that.
damn island.
That is hilarious, man.
That's crazy.
Apparently, he bought a bigger boat.
But so since we on the music,
Did you guys check out
wow,
Jasmine Sullivan? No, I was just while you was getting your shit together. I thought you were just looking through your stuff. I just wanted to, keep the conversation going. I'm sorry.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
keep talking. No,
I'm sorry. No.
Cut me off.
You got it. You got
It's
it.
yours, bro.
No, I want you to do it.
CJ, that's a nice do-rag.
Thanks.
Oh,
Beige rage.
beige.
What'd he say? Beige rage. Fuck yeah. License, go ahead. Play that.
I don't have anything to say.
Play that Jasmine Sullivan that I was gonna introduce.
I didn't hear it.
I was just gonna introduce it. Go ahead, play
You
it.
play? I didn't even listen.
No, it's all right. Play the
I don't
record.
want to say it anymore.
So you want to step outside?
I don't want to do it anymore.
So you want to step outside?
I don't want to say.
All right, okay. Like I was gonna say before, I was very rudely interrupted. I was trying to play some of that new Jasmine Sullivan because it's fucking banging.
New Jasmine.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna have to put some respect on Jasmine.
Doesn't this sound like your mom? Like remember when you was like 10 and your mom listened to Mary J. Blige? Don't they give you that type vibe?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Like that's type vibe. Y'all remember that vibe? Oh, you wasn't. I wasn't talking to you. I remember that vibe.
Yeah, my mom listened to Mary J.
Matchbox 20.
Yeah, she was listening to Mary J. Your mom was listening to Mary J, right? Yeah. Okay.
My mom was white, but that was her bag. My mom white, but she's not white.
You heard Mary J. No more pain playing. You already knew your mom was going through it.
That nigga done fucked around with her again.
Damn, man.
She heard.
Damn, man, I'm about to have pizza for dinner again.
She don't even feel like cooking.
She ain't talking to me today. It's just me.
That's crazy how we look at pizza.
Yo, for real though, you already knew. Yo, once you have pizza for dinner, she don't want to cook for me today. That was either pizza or you fend for yourself. Put some fish sticks in the oven, nigga.
I'll go get you a burger from
Fish
Burger
sticks
King.
is the most underrated struggle meal of all time, bro.
No, it's not.
Dude,
Actually,
I ain't had a fish stick since I moved out my parents'
okay,
house.
so
I
thank
remember-
the Lord.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I was eating fish sticks in my parents.
What are you talking
I'm not
about,
saying
my nigga?
underrated as in they're good, but people just don't mention them. People are like, I remember all them days eating ramen. Like, bitch, you don't remember them days eating them fish sticks? Nasty as fuck.
Ramen is
poor white
if ramen is about like 6 tiers
That's
above.
what I'm saying.
Above.
That's my point.
So yo, ramen. I actually take a
Ramen
ramen.
sticks are trash.
They are, but that's my point.
I never ate. Oh, fuck out of here.
I was that.
I dog fish sticks to this day.
Right.
You niggas
I
fuck a
can't
whole
believe-
box
Yo,
of
you
right
niggas
now.
are just
Give me some tartar sauce.
I can't believe
Yo,
they put
y'all
fish.
are absolutely
So they
disgusting, my
put fish in
nigga.
a stick and then they freeze it, and then you put it in the microwave.
No, nigga.
What?
I throw it in the air fryer now. Or the oven.
Fuck out of here. Fish sticks are gross.
And I be feeding my baby them shit.
Y'all niggas eat corn dogs too, don't y'all?
My baby loves corn dogs.
Oh my god! Yo, my children don't even know what corn dogs are. Yo, I swear to God, if you showed my kids a corn dog, they'd be like, "Yo, what is that?"
Listen.
We would have to like go
poor.
to the fair.
Yo, you poor.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is. Listen, I'm not. Oh God, I'm not. Yo, what the fuck? We not eating none of that shit. Y'all got us fucked up.
But the thing, that's what I'm saying.
And it's
though,
not even 'cause
rich
it's
people
like-
eat ramen. Like rich people eat ramen.
No, like ramen.
You won't
ramen.
ever
Not ramen
no,
noodles.
but you'll see ramen noodles where people got money. Some people just like ramen noodles. You will never see fish sticks in
People
a
are sick.
well-off home, son. The fish sticks are the ultimate struggle meal.
We have fish sticks, but I wouldn't eat them.
We make pretty decent money in my household, and I enjoy fish sticks. So
Fucking weirdo, bro.
whatever.
Yo, you have a terrible palate.
I like fish sticks, nigga. My girl be looking at me crazy when I be eating shit too. That's why your ass can't eat no food out.
Nigga eat fish steak. I bet you eat Salisbury steak.
Oh my God. Yo, I used to fuck with Salisbury steak though.
See?
Yo, listen,
There's always one nigga.
No.
Eat steaks.
No. So listen. When you said, yo, when your mom ordered a piece of shit, when my mom made Salisbury steaks, I know there was some shit going on. I'm like, yo, what is? I look at it like.
You ain't alright.
One time I had Salisbury steaks 3 days in a row.
I would just mix it with my mashed potatoes.
You want to talk?
The floor is yours.
Oh yeah. You want to talk this shit out?
Eating Salisbury steaks and y'all owe me about fish sticks. Fish sticks? Yes, nigga, fish sticks are delicious. You with some ketchup and some hot sauce.
It's
fucking delicious, yo.
What is a Salisbury steak? Bro?
No, they not. They are. Stop eating those.
Stop eating. You're an adult.
I'm for real. Stop.
Get some help.
No, for real. Get some help.
Yeah, yo. Stop eating them shit so you can't say TrapNerd no more.
You out. Yo, you out.
Hey, you out.
Just leave the keys on the counter. You're out.
My nigga. Yo, dead ass, yo. Yo, hey, yo.
That's the deal breaker. Fish sticks. Oh my God.
I don't do. Nah, my niggas can't be eating fish sticks.
I don't want no niggas around me eating fish sticks.
Nah.
Hey, trust me.
Any nigga eating fish sticks.
Eating fish sticks is like wearing black Air Force.
That's a fact, right? Patrick Beverly eat fish sticks.
Yo, fish sticks are definitely the Black Force Air Ones. Black Air Force Ones are food, yo. Fish sticks and corn dogs are easily the Black Air Force Ones are food.
Hilarious, bro.
If I go over to someone's house and they willingly eat fish sticks, I would assume they about to ask me to borrow some money.
Let me over $10. Look, listen, man. I like fish sticks, bro.
They took fish fries and made them ghetto, son. That shit is wild. So.
I don't know what you want me to tell y'all. I like fish sticks, man.
Niggas eat fish sticks and then break down your roaches and ask you to match it. I had someone do that before. They probably eat fish sticks.
Look, man, I'm no stranger to being poor. My early 20s was the brokest time of my life. Nigga. Like I look back on my early 20s like, damn, I don't know how the fuck I survived.
My whole 20s pretty much I was poor.
It was bad, nigga.
Second half was better than the first.
Oh, 100%, 100%, nigga. But first half, nigga, I don't know how I made it. They had me in the first half. Thought they had me there.
Yeah.
I will admit, they almost got me. I hit that gas station with the butter knife.
Ask them for some fish sticks. You'll give me your money and your fish sticks.
All right. Well, I think anything else in music?
Jasmine Sullivan. No, what's it called? Gave us a record.
Tom Brady about to lose to the Washington
MF
football
Doom
team.
We're not gonna forget to say that this week.
Wow.
R.I.P. to MF Doom.
I thought we did that last week, but I didn't realize we got that news this week.
Yeah.
No, we did get it last week.
We got it last week. We just didn't speak on it. I'm not hip on his music, but rest in peace to MF Doom, man. Yeah, I've never.
Mad Villain. That's the only one I've ever listened to. But yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I've never heard one MF Doom
about
song.
to play. I got you.
Yeah, I was never into the abstract hip hop.
But I'm not insensitive to
Yo, and he was
what he meant to the culture.
Can't stand right here. In his right hand was a man's worst nightmare. Not enough to burst his right eardrum close range. The game is not only dangerous, but it's most strange. I sell rhymes like dimes. The one who mostly keep cash but brag about the broken time joker rhymes. Like the issue just happy to see me trick. Classical slapstick rappers need chapstick.
I just never really rolled with his flow.
It's like the way that he's rhyming is insane. Like.
Like, yeah.
How he just went back to back and said like and rhymed spot clocking like the last word, like that's like the way that he raps is insane. And he'll do that for like mad lines.
He used to be lyrical miracle niggas. I can't.
It's layered.
It's dope.
Layered.
It's so dope. But I rest in peace. And a lot of people
he was
respected him. People, top 5 rappers dead or alive at some point.
First people like on the internet, like he realized like he realized the power of independence and what was going on in the music business and how people couldn't really create what they want to create and what was being pushed. He stood against the bastardization of hip hop.
Okay, just sticking to my pocket. I'm a direct to consumer. I don't need a label to produce me. I'll let the internet pay me. That's big.
I want to make what I want to make. You're not going to tell me no. This is my shit. Basically, this is my shit.
I agree.
I shouldn't have to go get a Drake feature in order for my shit to get played. I shouldn't have to fucking make a radio hit.
Well, I was not knowledgeable of his music. His name was spoken in a lot of circles for his ability to rap.
In high regard.
Yeah, so listen, man.
He did mad shit. He literally was like, so his character was based on Dr. Doom from the Fantastic Four, and he literally like would act like Doom because in the Fantastic Four, Doom would invade a country, and then at the end of the comic book, they would beat Doom, and it's just a robot. He would literally send people lookalikes on stage to perform shows for him. He would have concerts and not be there. It would be a different nigga with the mask on rapping at his shows. He literally was Doom in real life. We didn't
go see a karaoke
we didn't
concert.
know that he died. He died on Halloween, and we didn't find out until the end of the year. He literally was Doom.
Man, tough. What else was that in music? I know we got that. I was about to say somebody else dropped the rap. Rest in peace to MF Doom, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to MF Doom.
Man, I wish I was up on him, man. I just feel like I missed.
Yo, his rhyme patterns if you pay attention to where he's rhyming, he'll rhyme a bar and then start a different bar and then rhyme again with that first bar and then rhyme the second bar with the fourth bar. And he just be bouncing in and out. The way that this dude raps is fucking nuts. He's mad good.
That's crazy. Moving on, not saying like insensitively moving on, but in other words in music, Russ and Lil Baby have a song out. You guys check that out? I don't like it either. Division did a cover to Use Somebody. Division did a cover to
because y'all not just gonna just keep, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to hear. I kind of give people a little taste. This is a Lil Baby and Russ record. Give people a little taste. Dare I say, this just might. At the end of the year,
way, man.
I know this is top of the year, but at the end of the year, we're gonna have to remember this as one of the albums of the year.
Yes, we gotta. You know what we gotta start
R&B at least.
We start keeping track of the album releases. Like literally, just write them down. What album we talked about.
Yeah, we need another nigga here for that.
Yeah, but we should keep a track of that because I think that a lot of the shit that come, especially to come out in the first quarter, we always fucking forget. Yeah, and we always just go from like June till the end of the year, and we forget that January happened, man. Like, and I think a lot of artists ain't releasing it in the top of the year. I know Drake coming this month, but
I think a lot of artists were hoping this shit was ending this month and that they were holding all that music because music hasn't been coming out, bro.
Well, they can't hold it for too long because music does sound dated very quickly.
Because when we did album of the year, I forgot like my personal favorite. I said Little Uzi's, and then I was listening to music at work, and I forgot about 070 Shake's album, and that was probably my favorite album from this year. I'd rather listen to it again from last year.
Exactly, and you just completely forgot that it came out because it's probably dropping like January, February.
Yeah,
yo, I'm glad.
I thought it was 2019. Like I still listen to it, but I thought it had came out the year before.
I am so glad you mentioned that because Weeknd really had the best album of the year, man.
The Weeknd?
Especially
shit
with the performance he put on. You can't deny that, man. Yo,
that was
Especially when you want to put the album on again, because when I really put the album on, it's dead ass probably out of what 20 something tracks. It's only 2 or 3 I don't like, and that's because it's for them, and I understand that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he not even the songs that's gonna be pouring the Super Bowl. I like, like you Blinded Lights. That's my jam.
That Blinded Lights is a fucking
out of the
classic.
ones like I don't know if y'all niggas kept up with all the videos like as he was putting them out in order. Like I
haven't been paying attention to the videos. How?
That's crazy.
I haven't watched a music video in so long.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
yes. So it's probably about 6 or 7 videos that he did from the album.
I'm gonna watch all videos.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Yo, watch them in order, starting with the very first one where it was just kind of the beat from After Hours. Watch them all, yo. It's dead ass a story. It's like a mini movie if you watch it from start to finish.
Yeah, that's No Child and that Leaving LA, man. That's my favorite 2 on the album, bro. Like that should go back to back. But obviously, Faith is my favorite record on the album. But that sequence right there, man. You think it ends at the Super Bowl? What do you mean? Do you think it ends at the Super Bowl?
Yes. I think that he goes away, hits us with another. Well, no, not unless. I think that depends on the world status. I'm sorry. Well, Marv, y'all can't hear us. Marv asked us, do we think if after the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl, this version of The Weeknd that we're seeing goes away? I personally think that depends on the status of the world. If he is able to, within, I want to say 4 months, go on tour for this album, I think that he will maintain the character for the duration of the tour. However, I think if it extends to like 6-7 months, he's just gonna like cut his losses. Well, not even cut his losses. I mean, shit. I'm sure he's made his money off the album. Well, he do have some expensive ass sounding albums, to be honest with you. And I'm sure this character wasn't easy. Yeah, it probably wasn't super easy maintaining this character, considering the fact that he had to kind of conceal himself from the public. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever he was out, he had to be that. So I would say he probably, if it takes like 6 months, I think the world not opening back up for at least 6 months, right?
He said 4 months.
Dr. Fauci said end of summer.
So basically fall. So if the beginning of the fall, if it opens up back at the beginning of the fall, I think he will. He might shut it down, or he might. That's actually his time, man. He king of the fall, so that could be the cutoff line. EP it up and roll it out again. You said, shit, it could happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. If the niggas put a tour up on sale in fall for this album, I'm going.
I haven't got my money back from the tickets I purchased for the fall.
So you probably, I don't know, you got something. You probably got.
They rescheduled it for this fall, 2021. So if I don't get my money back. I mean,
for the last album,
this is he put this album out and then released a tour. I bought the tickets the day he released the tour. You know what I'm saying?
So it's for this album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he might honestly.
If he can't tour off this album, then there's no way he recoups the money. Plain and simple.
I don't know.
Okay, man. So considering
on the charts,
living on the charts, but that's nothing compared to fucking 10 million a fucking a month.
He's on a label, so he ain't lose shit. But
the label don't recoup from this.
I don't think
the label's getting that.
This is my thing. I don't think he's losing. I think he's losing potential profit.
That's it.
A lot of potential profit.
He is. He's losing the potential profit.
That's a loss.
Yeah, that's a loss.
Yeah.
That's a loss.
That's a loss.
Losing profit, but a loss.
In the grand scheme, yeah, he definitely counted them checks when he was booking them tours. Yeah, absolutely, Marv.
He probably thought he had
my thing,
10 mil rolling in this year.
easy off of show money. Fucking off.
He was doing 10 million a month, bro. Damn near, bro.
Yo,
them tickets wasn't cheap, nigga. I bought level 100 seats. Them shits cost me $400 a piece.
Like, so Forsy's probably was running niggas a stack.
Exactly, easily
15.
like easily, bro. Easily, son. So like the nigga was eating, and this is arena. This ain't Art Park, nigga.
So to answer your question, yeah, I think he will wrap it up and then probably go into a small hiatus and then pop back out with the new character. Because I don't know if y'all realize we just getting new people every kind of album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's kind of changing. Every album he changes in his changes his appearance. With this latest one, we've gotten like an actual performance type thing, where it was like a long year thing, like a life thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like Starboy was on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Starboy was kind of the start of it, but it was like on a smaller scale.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, whereas this nigga done got the fucking
makeup on,
all the makeup and prosthetic chin and shit, all of that all put on, fake ass nose and shit, all of that happening, and actually probably going out in public like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and it's all a play on what LA and what Hollywood is doing to him. Because if you listen to the story he's telling with the album,
you watch the fucking videos, dog, it's even more. It's crazy. It even solidifies that even
he's
more.
Just telling us what the music industry is, man. Like even we just listen when he talk about
not the music industry, really. Not that's not the visual story, but it's more LA,
but
just LA.
Escape LA though. Just think about Escape LA, nigga. How he's talking about it. Like, I came here and I gotta get away from here as fast as I can, bro. Like,
I came here. I came here one person. I'm leaving a different person.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole. When you watch the visual, remember that. I came here like this and I'm leaving like this.
I was about to give a bitch my motherfucking kidney.
Yeah.
So these LA bitches is crazy.
That was my kidney. That was.
Yo, would you give a bitch a kidney, yo? Anybody in this room giving up a bitch? Yo,
right now.
You should see how Bob just hit his glasses over here.
Yo, you wanna know something crazy?
What's up?
Marv is married.
Yeah.
Marv looked at us like, she.
You been giving up a kidney?
And he married.
I don't know.
No, you don't want to know what? I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
I'll give it up.
The only reason I wouldn't, I'm not gonna say the only reason.
I don't drink that often.
Like, even if I had a woman, even if I was married right now, she would be third on my list eligible for my kidney, only because.
Gotta save for my kids.
No, well, one of my son, Julian, Juju only has one kidney, one operating kidney. He was born like that. I actually forget that sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. So he only has one kidney, and he might need it one day. Not even sure if he's eligible to get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if we're the same blood type. But also, my mom too. My mom has lupus, so she might need a kidney one day.
So sorry,
my mom got a kidney transplant. I couldn't give it to her,
so she started on the list.
I'm not just giving it up because I
just off GP.
You know what I mean?
So imagine dating a chick and be like, look, yo, if you ever need a kidney, I gotta let you know, yo.
It's a waiting list.
You on a waiting list for me, so you might want to find somebody else.
Yeah,
I can get a new you. You know what I mean?
I can't get another. Nope. I'm not gonna be able to get another son because I'm getting a vasectomy. But so I'm not
joining the club.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they're reversible, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't want my reverse. I want my shit cut, and that's good.
It's a 4 hours procedure plus like $2,000. I spend that money. I mean, $2,000. I'm just not sitting under nobody's knife for 4 hours. It ain't happening.
I usually make decisions with some pretty strong conviction.
Me? No. I said I was gonna do it before my last baby. I was like, you know what?
Either one of my kids were like sleeping through the night baby, so I am completely okay with not having another one.
Never having another kid.
That's the crazy part. This is the best child I've had ever. Like, he's by far, it's not even close. And I'm like, nah, I don't need another one of you.
Nah, I'm good.
I wanted a daughter. It didn't happen. It ain't meant for me. You know what I mean? I got one daughter.
I look at my kids every day like, yeah, I love you, but I could have waited. I could have waited for this.
I could have started having kids. I could have started having kids like now.
Yeah, I could have waited for this. We supposed to start having kids. Like, Mateo's supposed to be number one.
Yikes.
Yo, since we on hypothetical questions, you all want to know what I was over here high thinking about?
What's that?
What if they made Drake the Black Panther?
Cool.
Drake.
Yeah, I'm actually pissed at Marvel for not definitively changing a character. To be real with y'all, we never discussed that, so let's talk about that now. About a month ago, they announced that they aren't with the Marvel rollout. You know, they gave us all the shows that they're bringing to Disney Plus, and I think Disney Plus is going to take a leap.
Yeah, they need the new shit. Is going to make it take.
It's going to take the leap that we. Yeah, I thought the old shit it generated a buzz, but it couldn't stick because we've already seen this shit. It's a niche.
And Corona hit.
Yeah, Corona hit.
Because a lot of that shit was supposed to roll out.
So regardless of the fact, they're going to take another step, and in that rollout, they spoke about Black Panther 2. And the response to the number one question about the film is, you know, are you going to replace Chadwick Boseman after his, you know, untimely demise? They said they're going to explore other characters in the Marvel universe, basically alluding to they're going
this shit gonna be whack.
Alluding to they're going to make Shuri the fucking Black Panther, and
I'm not mad at that. No, I'm not mad at that. But they didn't make it sound like that.
Yeah.
No, I thought it sounded the opposite. I thought it sounded like they weren't going to
They wasn't saying who was going to be the Black Panther.
They were just going to get rid of it.
They're making it sound like that wasn't going to be a thing, and that's fucked up because Christopher Reeves broke his fucking back riding a horse, and then we got a different Superman. So get the fuck out of my fucking face. Don't kill off our fucking black character just because this nigga died. No disrespect to him.
Yeah, but we understand, and we understand that this is a movie, and we all accepted it, and we can move on.
It ain't like he just didn't come back. He's alive and well, and said, "I don't want to reprise the role." Right? We throwing fucking tomatoes at him, like, "Well, fuck, if he don't want to reprise the role, then don't make the movie."
Right?
He fucking died.
Yeah, I want to see a different Black Panther though.
Yeah, like we got one, and we all know how these fucking these first films be. They just be. Yeah, be okay.
The origin stories are always
right. Okay.
Man, the next one,
but we always know when
number 2 has been the best in every single one. Except Iron Man
and Thor.
And then you get those, because Thor Ragnarok was fire.
Dark World was trash, but the Ragnarok was fire.
I like Dark World.
I didn't like Dark World.
But the point is, they always have a grand scheme for this shit.
Yeah,
like Endgame. That's a grand scheme.
Ragnarok gave Thor a rework. Thor got an entire rework, a complete rework. He was not funny or fucking humorous in either one of the first 2 films. By Ragnarok, that nigga had me in tears.
Like I'm down for sure to be Black Panther. Yeah, make it happen. Keep it going.
Honestly, I would have rather than recast. I think that's too soon. Recast another guy.
Threw his popcorn everywhere,
but it's not though.
Endgame when I was
that did because you like, yo, what the fuck is this, yo?
You can place Black Panther in the future.
Y'all want to
Black Panther 2 in the future, right? Like later on in the story, and just explain that he went on a mission and died. Like you don't even have to. He just went out. He didn't come back from a mission, so now she had to take the mantle.
Well, that doesn't really fit in with the previous movie. Every fucking herb was burned, so they can't just make it. There is no way to make a new Black Panther. That's that.
But
also, the reason why I don't want to see a female Black Panther is because Marvel does not know how to make female characters. I don't think anybody knows how to make a female character because they're written by fucking stupid ass feminists, and they always got to make it like the point that they always fucking make the fact that I'm a woman a point in every movie that they do.
Yeah, like that Wonder Woman shit. Like it was.
I hate it. It's so annoying. I can't.
You gotta.
Whatever, man. I don't give a fuck.
Give me a gay woman that's not a feminist. Write it or something. If you need to have a woman.
No, nigga, write it. Make a dope ass superhero movie. It don't matter if she a female. Listen, son. Watch anime. If you watch an anime, nigga, the females in anime
characters, right?
They do it right. They just fucking beastie as fuck.
You know why? Because men are projecting they're projecting their desires.
Nah, Sakura, she got on her shit with the
Sakura's
she got the hunter healing sage. She said what?
Sakura's a bird ass bitch. Think about
I ain't gonna lie.
Sakura is
the whole first part of Naruto. I thought that. That was my shit.
Even the second part.
Really?
Listen, Sakura is this bitch that we all know from the hood. Her man keep cheating on her, don't want to be around her, beats her ass, threatens to kill her.
Damn.
And he gets locked up, she's still just down with him. That's literally what Sasuke did to her. Sasuke literally tried to kill her. Kakashi had to stop it.
Stop him.
She still loved this nigga.
He tried to kill him to get her out of his life?
She still loved this nigga. She's a bird.
The niggas made me.
Naruto was willing to die for her.
Women heroes, superheroes. We don't. Yeah.
Oh, racism aside, Starlight was dope as fuck. Not Starlight. The other one. What was the other one? I'm sorry, not Starlight. Y'all niggas watch The Boys, right? Season 2.
Oh,
I didn't watch that.
Starfire. Was it Starfire?
Wait, no.
Starfire.
Not Starfire. What's the girl with the purple? You know her.
The new one. The one that was racist.
Storm something like.
Stormfront.
Stormfront.
Fucking Nazi.
She from Texas.
No.
She was just
She was alive.
But she was
in World War II.
Yeah.
was like a Mormon.
So she was a racist, but she was dope as fuck. She was
ill.
Like she was probably the illest female superhero I've ever seen.
She had all
until
the
she was
powers.
racist. I knew she was racist though.
Yeah.
I knew it from the start. But
It's okay to like bad guys.
But listen, though, man, I that's the only reason why I just don't want to see Shuri be the Black Panther. Along with I feel like that story was just so untold.
Yeah,
Like it
unfinished.
just it's just completely unfinished for them to explore a different way. No, and I don't know what they'll do with it. They can be creative in a way. M'Baku was a fan favorite, so he could become the Black Panther. It does kind of
You just gotta replace him and keep it going.
I think what they do is they change it. They announced it because his death was so close. They just say, "Oh, we're going to explore some other characters." I think what's going to happen is, we took a change of direction. We're going to go ahead and go with this original script that Ryan Coogler had written. We're just going to go ahead and recast the Black Panther. Because the script was ready.
Yeah.
The corona hit. They couldn't shoot, and the next thing you know, Chadwick dies. Nobody knows about it. The script was ready.
Yeah.
So now they got to rewrite a whole script. Shit, that script probably was fire. Ryan Coogler
I was
like,
so excited
I'm at the,
for this movie.
Me
man.
too.
Me too, man. Part 2 to continue. I was excited for the whole phase. Like this entire phase.
They was gonna do Namor. They was gonna do Atlantis versus Wakanda. And this
Listen,
shit.
the movie I'm most excited for is Doctor Strange. I'm gonna be honest.
Me too.
With y'all.
I've been waiting on.
I'm be honest with y'all. I'm most excited for Doctor Strange. Like
Doctor Strange, I think is gonna be fire, but I don't know. I just like them characters. Like, yeah, he's kind of got superpowers, but he just be beating people's ass. Like I like Black Panther. Like he did like the herbs give him powers, but
And
at
he's
the same
smart as fuck.
Yeah, and like the tactics and like the fighting. Like that's why I like Captain America. That's why I like Daredevil.
I
like,
think Winter
I
Soldier
love
was a
that
different
shit.
type of
I think
movie.
a lot of people actually phase towards those kind of characters. That's why Batman more popular than Superman. People
more relatable. That's
it's attainable.
He's only relatable because he's a human. That's the only. No one else. There's nothing else that you can relate to fucking Batman about. This nigga got trained by the League of Assassins. His parents got murdered in the alley. He's worth billions of fucking dollars. He learned every form of martial arts in the entire world. He got access to technology you never had access to. You cannot relate to fucking Batman.
No, yes, correct. It's the human
But if you give me prep time, I can get anything fucking done. Give me prep time. I'm unbeatable, just like Batman. That's why I relate. They can think about it.
But yeah, it's the human factor. Like that's why Captain America is more popular. That's
the only
Iron Man.
reason people prefer Marvel characters. That's why DC characters don't translate well to movies besides Batman, because they are so godly powerful how do you translate that? And it's unrelatable. I could never be Aquaman. I could never be Superman. I can't be the fucking Martian Manhunter.
But I could totally be Peter Parker.
But not that you could get bit by Peter Parker, but the struggle, we see his struggles as a normal person.
Yeah.
You don't see that with them because Superman.
What do you mean?
Superman's struggle is fake.
No, he doesn't know who he is. We all don't know who we are.
No, he does.
It's like
know,
a teen growing up.
Superman, being Clark Kent is what he thinks human beings are. Just like Batman.
Nigga takes his glasses
just
off,
like
put him in a suit. Nobody knows who he is.
The mask isn't Batman. Bruce Wayne is the mask.
100%.
Yeah.
When he got hit by Wonder Woman, got that nigga with a lasso. She said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Batman." That shit was like, yeah, he is.
That's who he is.
Bruce Wayne is the mask.
Same thing, but like Hulk. Like Hulk is a completely different. They're different people.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
But that's why Incredible Hulk movies didn't do well.
Oh, they just had terrible fucking writing.
And they cost too much to me.
You know what I mean? Like,
and they cost way too much.
You can't relate. Like Thor, it took some
why would
time.
they make those movies?
Hulk is the most relatable
That's what I'm saying.
character.
That's another thing. Marvel Studios got their shit back. Now we about to see what's going on.
Hulk is the most relatable character. They disrespected that man.
Yeah.
Think about Guardian of the Galaxy. We not gonna run around with no fucking raccoon, but I can be what's his name?
I can be Star Lord. Star Lord is very relatable.
He's a human. My dad
Who played too fucking much?
Right.
An alien god.
Yeah, my dad could have been an alien god. It's cool.
Yeah,
Could have been me.
But I don't know, man. I'm again with Black Panther. I don't know how I feel.
Recast him, man.
I'm just saying, no disrespect. I would not feel away if they had a new character.
The story must go on. I don't think he would feel away. Fuck, he gonna do like, dog. Story gotta go on. We knew this was coming out in phases.
Nope, I'm not listening to that.
He explicitly say like on his deathbed, like,
Don't recast me.
don't look.
Don't let no one.
I am Black Panther forever.
Yeah,
Just Al will be the Black Panther. Like, I hate when people be trying to like
Tell Ryan,
They try to make
me
some
or
like
no one.
inspirational. Don't take don't take him away from the kids. And
Like-
what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't see one kid dressed up as Chadwick Boseman on Halloween.
make-
They
what if
were
they
on that
Black
Black Panther
Panther
suit.
What if
Yeah.
they bring Killmonger back and make him Black Panther?
Isn't that a part of the story?
No. He comes back
Or
to
the
life,
comic
but
company say?
he doesn't. He never becomes Black Panther, but he comes
That
back to
monk,
life.
that ape dude was Black Panther before for a little bit. M'Baku, yeah.
Man, just recast T'Challa and let's go. Like we
I
don't
agree.
need to do this.
Yeah, because
elaborate.
I'm about to
shit.
say because
recast him.
and
man.
How many
because
niggas
T'Challa
did
is still in
Batman?
the Avengers too. So like and he's a part of the next phase of Avengers too.
You gonna just cut that part out?
Like
Remember in Civil War, he was whooping ass.
nigga,
You hear me?
nigga, the next Secret Wars happen in Wakanda as well.
Yeah.
So you gonna have Shuri running it? Like, no, again, she eventually becomes a Black, whatever. I don't care. T'Challa is the story. That's who I got introduced to. I don't want to be introduced to Shuri.
We want to see T'Challa. We want the story of
I got
T'Challa.
trust issues.
Yo, they announced Ironheart.
You already
Can
brought
see
way
that?
too many dudes still here.
Ironheart.
Yeah, Ironheart's gonna be fire.
Ironheart is
The black girl that's Iron Man.
yeah.
Yo, so this gonna sound
He died, so that's it.
this gonna sound insensitive, and I really don't want it to come off as that because I respect this man.
Yeah.
However, was it irresponsible for Marvel to cast him knowing
They didn't know.
no one knew? Damn.
This is a list of niggas I don't want playing.
Idris Elba,
Michael B. Jordan.
Let's just make Dave Chappelle.
No. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Jamie Foxx far away from Wakanda.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Black Panther. Denzel Washington's son.
I haven't seen Tenet yet, but is it good? Have you seen Tenet?
I've seen him in other movies.
You don't have a mic.
No.
You said Marv said he's seen him in other movies and he was good. I personally haven't seen him as well.
I seen him in Ballers.
But I don't understand. So what y'all wanted to? Y'all wanted them to stay consistent with the story, like
Yeah, keep the story going.
Keep the story going.
Keep
Just-
T'Challa in the story. I don't give a fuck who T'Challa is, who's playing T'Challa. I just care about T'Challa in general.
you know what?
Care
I'ma
about Chadwick Boseman. But
Listen. I you know what? I totally get y'all only cause I still watch Fresh Prince when they changed from dark skin like Viv to light skin and Viv. I still watched it.
Why?
I didn't even notice.
Like I said,
Didn't care.
how many niggas been Batman? It's been like 8 niggas been Batman. How many
Yeah.
niggas been James Bond? Like, bro, it's just a character. Like, how come when it's a black character now he dies, but now our shit gotta stop?
Well, we can't tell.
But Superman,
we can't
like I
tell
said,
his story
Christopher Reeves
anymore.
got paralyzed. They replaced him, no problem.
I think they overthinking it. You know what it is?
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. They overthinking it. They like, yo, if
it was fresh.
they're like, yo, if it no, it's honestly it's kind of almost a testament to the product that they produce. It's like, yo, if it's kind of like me, like, yo, if I make a hoodie on this type of hoodie, I'm not gonna give you, if say I run out of your size in that color, I'm not gonna give you gilding when I was making you a jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna swap them out. You know what I'm saying? It's a different hoodie with a different type of fabric. It's a different type of texture. It's just made differently.
That's a great analogy.
So it's like, yo, I'm not gonna give you if I make this shit if I make this hoodie with a gilding and I run out of that, I'm not gonna give you a jersey in that size with that same logo on it. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not gonna be consistent with what I put out.
and it's gonna go against the very texture of the fucking. The texture is different. The fabric is different.
So I kind of get it in that sense, but I also get y'all point too, where it's like, yo, we so tied up in the story that nigga we don't care. Get somebody that look like him a little bit.
You even gotta do that.
You don't even gotta do that.
You can completely change the nigga and just say nothing.
The character of T'Challa. No, you just carry on.
There's somebody else who embodies the role. There's other people who I'm pretty sure you can consider 3 other people for that role.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? Grab one of them if they still around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, honestly, yo, you think it ain't niggas that look like Michael B. Jordan on her?
But it would be the same thing.
All right, not Michael B. Jordan, but T'Challa.
The same thing as 100%. The comic books. Like when different writers write the comic books, they also have different artists, and he looks different. So why just play on that? It's a different story, different same writer, different story.
Listen, we had like 3 different Hulks. Like I've seen.
We had different Hulks in back-to-back movies.
Listen, we had different Hulks.
We had 3 Hulk movies and 3 different Hulks.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 Hulk movies, and then the first.
We got 3 different versions of Spider-Man, yo.
Yeah,
3 different versions of Spider-Man,
and they all gonna be in the same movie together. Yeah.
Listen, we on top of that, we got who else do we get? If we don't get T'Challa in this phase, there is no direction they can go.
There's no character they can really replace him with, assuming that Secret War. Well, it is Secret War.
It's Secret War, 100%.
So yeah, there's no.
He's so pivotal.
Like who can take his role?
It would be the dumbest story ever.
I don't know how they can rewrite that. I don't. But and that's the thing though. I don't want to be like the Star Wars niggas though. You know how Star Wars people are? It's like, yo, this is how it happened for us. This is how it needs to be fucking made. And if it's not made this way, Disney is ruining our movies. No.
Listen. But honestly, yo, this is what I was saying about the hoodie shit. It's like, yo, they can make it if they were to get if we were to get another Black Panther, say they made the next Black Panther and they did exactly what y'all suggested. They just replaced him and made the movie as it was with a different guy. How do y'all think that looks when you go and play those movies back?
I feel what you're saying. In sequence, like, Black Panther 1, Black Panther 2.
Especially considering they have been doing this, they have been plotting this sequence of movies
for 20 years.
They've done this already, though.
They've given Ant-Man 2 movies.
War Machine.
Ant-Man. Why the fuck Ant-Man even got 1 movie?
Ant-Man 2 was fire.
Whatever.
Yeah, Ant-Man was good.
Oh, whatever.
They did this already with War Machine. It was Terrence Howard and then it was Don Cheadle.
Yep. And nobody better than I. They replace niggas all the time.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't. Don Cheadle and War Machine ain't Black Panther.
No. I'm saying.
It's been done though.
War Machine, yo, y'all can say that same thing to 100 niggas, and I'm willing to bet $100.
Okay.
That CJ. 60 niggas have either never heard War Machine or never seen the movie where they played War Machine in it.
So now listen to
this. You understand?
Yeah.
So my thing is, I forgot what my thing was.
In the Thor movies, Natalie Portman was in the first Thor, right? Mm-hmm. And then she got into this huge ass argument with the director or some shit. She didn't want to be in any other movies. They just wrote right around that bitch. Nobody batted an eye.
They mention her all the time too, but they don't.
They wrote right around that.
What is this?
Thor.
Natalie Portman was Thor's girlfriend in Thor 1. Remember?
She's a big ass part of the comics.
See, I didn't see.
Huge.
I didn't.
And they wrote right around her because she got into an argument with the director.
I've seen pieces of Thor 1. I haven't seen the whole.
The worst Marvel movie of all time.
All that. Still reference her. All that shit.
Okay, so what y'all telling me is Marvel from A
went to the black character. That's what I'm saying.
So from what we have now, from A to Z, Marvel got a couple bad movies in there.
Oh yeah.
Thor 1.
That aren't exactly where the characters have been switched out.
Yeah.
But are they as monumental as the Black Panther?
I don't know. No, but
did T'Challa make the Black Panther movie, or was it the fact that it was the Black Panther?
The movie itself.
Listen.
Average.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The movie itself was huge, but I do like T'Challa is probably the most like with Iron Man. It's probably the most monumental character in Marvel in the movies. Because like no one, I don't think anyone, like to go to CJ's point, I don't think anyone meant more to their character than Chadwick Boseman did to Black Panther, except for maybe Robert Downey Jr. to Iron Man. Like they could have never, like if imagine Robert Downey Jr. died, bro. Like imagine a different Iron Man.
How many Iron Mans did they do?
They 3 plus all the Avengers movies.
I think past the second Iron Man,
Spider-Man.
I think if he would have died in the first one, after the very first time he played Iron Man, and then they recast him, I think that could have went differently.
You will get
that could have went differently.
They could have put Jake Gyllenhaal as Tony Stark, and we'd have been alright.
They could have put fucking what's the nigga that played in 21 Jump Street?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine none of them doing
Channing Tatum.
Nah, we
They could have put Channing Tatum in there, and they could have died Channing Tatum here black and put him in there, and I would have been no different.
They would have flopped. That nigga would say, "Yo, I'm Iron Man." Took his Iron Man suit off, his wore a shirt. Your shirt again.
My point is though, like if they replaced Thor, if they replaced Spider-Man again, if they replaced any of those dudes, it wouldn't be as shocking as replacing Black Panther.
But they could,
because you look at Chadwick Boseman, and that's just like you look at Robert Jr. That's fucking Black Panther. So it is going to be more of a difference than like the Batmans and shit like that. That's what
this goes into my thing where it's like, yo, they overthinking it. Where it's like, yo, y'all thinking in the grand scheme of things, whereas y'all not taking it into consideration. We understand. Yeah. He died.
Nothing you can do.
He died. Nothing Jinx, you owe me a soda. Jinx, you owe me a motherfucking soda, nigga. Yeah. He died, my nigga. We get it. Yo, we get it, yo.
He said something racist. We gotta get rid of him. He died.
We understand. Yo, recast him.
We are 100%
do the best job that y'all can at recasting him and move forward.
You got a question for us?
Thank you, white man, for giving up your mic.
What's more important? So here's my point of this. What's more important, the story of the Black Panther or the actor that plays him?
The story of the Black Panther. That's easy.
That's all I'm saying. That's why. That's why I'm advocating.
I'm going to be real with you. I care more about the Avengers than I do care about an individual character.
Me too. That's why I keep saying.
I'm with you.
Don't fuck up the thing.
You can't take him out of the whole thing.
Listen to this, yo. My favorite, my most thing that I'm looking forward to in life is putting my sons onto the fun shit, the fly shit that I enjoyed, like the Game of Thrones, the Avengers. So I can't wait to be able to put these movies on in sequence for my kid. Like, yo, watch this long ass story. We about to over 3 months span.
It's gonna take us a couple.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a couple.
Yeah. I wasn't like, I didn't go watch them in the movies. I waited till a bunch of them came out and Disney put them in order.
On Disney Plus, it's all in order
in the sequence of.
Yes, they have it in order. So how you should watch it on Disney Plus?
I remember doing that. I'm like, here. Yo, I'm telling you, it makes it so much better.
And I can't wait to be able to give that to my kids. So I don't want them to be able to fuck the story up. They've done a hell of a job for the last decade, bro. Don't fuck it up.
And then beyond that, like because Secret Wars is just like the first big thing, and then there's gonna be
Civil War
thing
2.
after that.
Civil War 2.
Yo,
these are $1 billion.
But imagine, they're about to get the Fantastic Four back. They got the rights to Namor. They got the X-Men. They could have did the Illuminati. They could have did.
They got Blade coming back.
Shit.
They got Blade coming.
Like, son, these are billion. Marvel has made itself a brand of making great movies to the point that fucking Ant-Man. 2 movies.
I told y'all. Y'all just looked at me crazy when I said that. No.
He wasn't a popular character.
Time out.
And kids don't even know who the fuck Ant-Man is.
Time out. Y'all dead ass just looked at me crazy when I said something sideways about Ant-Man.
We let that rock
because
that is
the way you sound like you ain't like it.
Yeah.
Listen, I told you when I started watching
no. I was speaking from a point of view of I had absolutely zero interest in going to see an Ant-Man movie.
And they got me out. They got me out the
and
house.
they got me to do it.
They got me out the
that's
house.
what I'm saying. So like when I watch the movies in the sequence, I'm like, yo, how can I watch the sequence? And somebody had sent me this chart, so I watched them all. So I had to watch some of this shit that I didn't give a fuck about. Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, like I didn't give a fuck about them before.
They made us care about Hawkeye.
And they made me care about these motherfuckers.
Useless.
Like, I'm like,
He
yo,
just
this
don't
is
miss.
crazy.
Hawkeye just don't do nothing but shoot a bullseye.
But he don't miss though.
Yeah,
I don't care.
And like we had to watch this shit in order to get the grand.
How fast
scheme
can a
of
nigga
the
shoot off
stories.
2 arrows?
I mean,
I don't know. Give him some Tony Stark technology.
Naruto can hit that nigga with a motherfucking Rasengan.
yeah, if he
no
can make
time.
a clone.
But yeah, that's
Can make
the thing,
3
so-
different.
They
Make
can-
100
with 3 other
He
clones.
can't make a
100
He
different
can't make a
clones.
Rasengan in his hand though.
Hey, listen. No, check this out. Naruto can make 10 different clones. He can only hit 1 at a time.
Look, man.
He ain't got 10 different arrows.
Yeah, I've seen him have arrows that
That's all I'm
that
saying.
go.
That's all I'm saying.
What about
That's what I'm
explosive
saying.
ones?
Anyways,
Fuck that nigga. He trash.
they even made Captain America super fucking cool.
Yeah, they made him way
Captain America
popular.
is cool.
No, they made him way cooler.
He
than
got. I think
he
most,
wasn't the
most
guy that
people I
fucked with.
know got him at the top of the list.
He's the
Marvel
cookie
for
cutter
me-
version of Batman.
I'm gonna be real with you. Marvel for me, it was X-Men, Spider-Man, and then it was the rest of them niggas for me. Like,
Is there
in the Hulk.
is there more Winter Soldier? What was the Winter Soldier do now?
oh, he's buddy with Falcon.
He becomes Captain America.
Shit, give us that.
That's
But what
they're
I'm
trying to
saying
do.
is
They
they
have-
put a
no,
button on his story, like Captain
they made
American
Sam
story.
Captain America, which is cool because that's a thing.
Listen,
too,
my
but
thing-
in the
also-
comic book,
also-
he became Captain America. too.
Another thing that I got, like,
Ain't no
it's
white
like,
lady
yo,
watching
y'all
Batman,
have,
Captain America.
y'all have
That's why it's a show.
not several, umpteen other things that y'all can play off of in between time that y'all figure out what y'all gonna do. Yeah, I dead ass got a 5-year window before y'all got to give us another Black Panther.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They ain't got no
That's
5
a
years.
long time to be waiting. They already came out in
It don't
2018.
matter. Even if they give us a Black Panther 2 in another 4 years,
It's
nigga,
supposed to come out next year on their timeline.
it's supposed to come out next year on their timeline.
Yeah, they have,
In their
they have this
timeline.
timeline to get you to the big event.
Readjusting their timeline. Readjusting their
Yeah.
timeline might be easier than readjusting their character.
Look, man.
So they can just
Recast
they can
him,
just
man.
swap out a
Recast
movie or
him,
two.
man.
Listen,
Just
I
recast
promise
my
you,
man.
That's it, just recast
nobody's
it.
gonna
Like nobody wants to see Captain Marvel 2. Nobody's clamoring for Brie Larson and Captain Marvel 2 right
Go
now.
ahead
yo.
and do your tribute for Chadwick
my
Boseman
God.
in the beginning of the movie. Like, do your little tribute for him, make us all cry at the beginning of the movie, sad Chadwick Boseman, and then introduce another nigga as the child. I promise you, when we get to the point where we at the big event, we're gonna be like, all right, we're okay with this being recasted. Like, it is what it is. It's a part of the business. It's an unfortunate incident, but the timeline is what people care about. That's why you got motherfuckers in these movie theaters, like we said, going to see Ant-Man. Like, people went to go see Ant-Man because it mattered to the fucking
Nigga.
story time.
Y'all got
We're
raise
not
your,
gonna skip
raise your
our
hand right
movie.
now if you knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy was before the movies came out.
And, yo, in that
wasn't off the
movie,
porch. You was.
that
I wasn't off
movie
the porch.
was so fucking good.
Phenomenal, both of them. I love them
shits
both.
was
Those are my
so
those are my top 5 of
Yo,
Marvel.
my daughter loved that shit.
movies are
She just
fire.
be coming to the movies
The
to get free
soundtracks are
fucking
fire.
snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's. But because they got you so invested in the timeline, you're going to see everything. So if you know you're going to make $1 billion per movie, why would you fuck up the timeline and a whole character because the actual actor died? And I'm not belittling his death. It was unfucking fortunate. Yeah, I didn't get an argument with this nigga. Yeah, I didn't kick him off because he got some sexual allegation. He died. He died at the top of his game. He died on top of the world. He died with no slander to his name. Ain't no fucking allegations came out afterwards.
we gonna take that.
We're gonna take whatever we can get, honestly.
Exactly. Yo, we starving, nigga. We starving, and we need content. Nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If
Home for a year, bro.
People
Give us the
watching
shit that we need.
Guardian of the Galaxy, motherfuckers went out to go see. Like, literally, you knew nothing about what the fuck was about to go on. They was gonna introduce you to who the fuck in the movie and go from there. But you knew you had to go see it because when Endgame Part 1 came, you had to know what the fuck was going on.
It was all a part of the same thing.
People went to go see Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Women don't do good.
Listen, they made me go see Captain Marvel. I fucking hate women superheroes.
And they don't
I
do
despise them
good.
motherfuckers.
Remember they had that girl power shit in Endgame.
I was so mad. That was the worst scene ever.
Like, women don't do good in this.
We got her back.
Face.
Nigga, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here, they had Mantis show up, bitch. Man, listen. What the fuck, Mantis? Sleep. Man. Man.
But the point is, yo, go ahead, man. This move, we get it.
We got it.
I hate they thinking that. I think they think social media outlast really matters, and it don't.
Ryan Coogler is one of those LA niggas, man. That's the problem.
Too much character.
Those LA niggas is just always so in their thoughts and want to be like do the right thing ass niggas, man. So it's always like that for them.
I'm telling you, man. I think they said that now. I think because they had that announcement already planned, they had to go through with making the announcement, and they just told us some vague ass. We're going to explore other characters in Marvel. We're not going to recast. I think later on, when everybody out dancing and partying, I'm like, slide this motherfucking article out. We're going to recast this nigga and get this money. And he gonna go ahead and recast.
This is gonna be a breaking
People
news.
gonna be like, no, don't recast them.
What's gonna happen?
And then niggas gonna be at that movie theater like, well, shit, we gotta.
Yeah, the initial outcry is gonna be like, oh,
disrespectful.
Marvel, I'm not coming. Then
niggas gonna be there. They're gonna make $1 billion. And they like, we made the right decision.
All right, we there.
You know what I mean? And it's gonna be that. And then as long as they
give us some whack ass story,
shit. Like Marvel already did some respectful
Wakanda.
Shit. Yeah, they do wax nigga. That I think people are gonna be more mad if you give us a terrible story to Wakanda. We like, so they gonna pull that. So y'all fuck up the black shit, but y'all ain't fuck up nobody else shit. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
With this kind of shit,
that's how I feel about it. Do not do
just
that.
Just recast him, yo.
I see mad white characters.
Yo, y'all gotta go rewatch fucking Batman. The last Batman, Dark Knight Rises.
Oh my god, that's fucking phenomenal.
Go watch it again, man.
Niggas, I actually was just watching them doing. Bane was a motherfucker.
Listen, son. Aside from the nuclear bomb, he's the leader we need in 2020.
Yo, he was.
I literally was saying that, and you said I was nuts.
No, aside from the nuclear bomb, take away. Just
he was wild.
Not the nuke. You know what I'm saying?
Not the nuke.
That was just a little over the fire, but put the rich on trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Holding the government accountable.
Back your city.
Giving the power to, defunding the police. Isn't that kind of what we're doing now?
Bang, man. Which I like. What we realize is DC does better when they do more focus on the villains. Joker did great. The Joaquin, whatever his joint is, Joaquin Phoenix.
Batman did great.
That's what I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is, but when we got a lot of the Joker in Batman, Dark Knight.
But Batman makes the Joker. The Batman, like in the Killing Joke. Like, you ever seen the Killing Joke?
No.
Well, in the Killing Joke, the whole joke is they can't exist without one another.
Yeah, I heard that theory. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's how it is with a lot of his characters, isn't it?
But that's
mainly the Joker, though. Like the Joker,
they don't exist without one another. So therefore, that's why the Joker has the success that it has.
But I mean, Bane had his success too, is what I'm saying. So it's like Marvel does a great job of not only introducing you to your superhero, but introducing you to a villain.
But you're right though, because I don't know about any other DC characters because they're trash. But all of Batman's villains are parts. They're all parts of him. Like exaggerated, so that's why the Batman movies do well and they do play off the villain, because it's literally just a piece of Batman, like if Batman let that part of his personality completely take him over.
Yeah,
like kind of like Naruto. This dude breaks it down perfectly on TikTok. I wish I saved the video, but like every part, like the
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, like
doing that on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the point.
Niggas on TikTok be having some philosophies.
They don't do good with that. They seem that they got it in The Dark Knight, but they don't seem to get that in the rest of the superheroes. The villain matters, yo. Mm-hmm. Think about Killmonger. We had him for fucking 30 minutes. 30 minutes of fucking screen time.
Nah, he had more. The fucking Black Panther was 2 hours long.
And Killmonger got about 30. Total screen time.
He had 45 to an hour.
He was not gonna have that movie. No. Actual screen time.
It felt like he had more.
Exactly. That's the point. They do so well with their villains. I think what they do with their villains is play on our humanity. Because they villains, it always seemed like we connect with some of the shit they be talking about. Like Thanos.
Except Thanos.
Yeah.
Except Thanos.
We got what his point was.
Nobody was like, you know what? resource finite. Let's kill everybody. Nobody.
No, not everybody.
He said
1/3.
we have to sacrifice to save the humanity.
Nobody has ever thought that. Shit.
Yo, no. Don't say that.
Blaze on you.
Listen.
Is my point.
The nigga, listen. The nigga Thanos was dead ass playing on global warming.
That's like the Illuminati.
He just
it's global warming. It's like, yo, humans, we fucking up this planet and we terrorizing it, and in order to save this planet, 1/3 of us have to go.
Ultron was AI. What everybody does with AI. AI is going to take over the world. They'll take over the world, and then they're going to figure out humans are the problem because they're perfect and we're not. That's what Ultron was. Spider-Man doesn't really have any like relatable villains. Spider-Man's just a dope ass character.
Yeah, I think he
like,
Spider-Man might not have relatable villains, but he got cool villains.
Captain America just tells the story of Marvel. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know,
he's
the
like,
Hydra, Shield, and that shit is just always, he is the captain of the Avengers. So
we got Winter Soldier, and most people think that's the best movie.
Oh no, that was clearly.
You see what I'm saying? Like
that's Civil War. Civil War, Winter Soldier.
That's what I'm saying. Winter Soldier, Civil War. Like people will argue those two of Captain America movies. You arguing, and you look at the villain side of them shit.
I hope they do Secret Empire for Captain America at some point.
I don't know, but then like, who was the villain in Iron Man that we was like, oh, I'm enamored by? Nobody.
The first one was Mandarin.
He does have the worst villain.
Yeah, we just we fell in love. We fell in love with Tony Stark.
But so then they gotta do something. Then either like, you go actor, your actor got to be Tony Stark. So that's the bar. Then got to be Tony Stark. Or you better bring a villain that's that good.
No, they don't have a character they don't have a polarizing character outside of Superman and Batman, to be real, and that's just that. Maybe Flash, but maybe Flash, but I mean,
Guardian of the Galaxy, Ant-Man. Nobody gave a fuck about them.
Not if you got the A-Train.
Isn't invested, right? Okay, what's it called, yo? We're not invested in their timeline. We're not invested in their story. They can't execute.
So they didn't build it up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, how they give us the Justice League before introducing us all the characters?
Because
are you fucking nuts? Are y'all going bankrupt? Yeah, are you going bankrupt or something? What the fuck is going on?
Like, I'm sure Warner Bros got the money
and they won, and you tell me you try to keep up.
Marvel really just nigga. They gave us Iron Man in like 2008.
Yes,
the first Iron Man movie.
Blade got us this money.
Let's go. Iron Man came out in 2008, and they just kept going. They just kept rolling after that, bro. Like they made Doctor Strange popping.
Everything else,
they made Doctor Strange popping. Like,
no, Doctor Strange been popping.
But they made him popping in like, you know, circles outside of
the average.
I was about to say
Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the
Guardians is definitely
to the average consumer.
Ant-Man's a big surprise too.
I went into Guardians of the Galaxy with zero expectations and was blown away.
I knew who they were, but
so they literally hit it out the park so well that they got a fan out of it.
Yeah, I went in like, I gotta watch this shit because I gotta get ends to me.
I want to see Marvel. Nope, I've seen Marvel. I just seen Marvel do a X-Men type movie, and they did a terrible job with the New Mutants.
Yeah,
fucking garbage.
But it's supposed to be a horror
garbage. Film. It's not even a horror film. It's hot trash. It's just a bunch of fucking trash. It's a terrible fucking movie. Don't watch it. At? The New Mutants. I watched it on fucking Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
It was terrible. I actually rented it for $6. I want my $6 back though. No, for real.
God damn,
it's that
they
bad.
got it for $6. That's probably why.
Wasn't
it's absolute trash.
Out.
I want to see X-Men done.
I think New Mutants might have still been under Fox.
Yeah,
because I think that was before. Because New Mutants is part of X-Men.
Yeah.
So I think that they owned I think that was Fox. I don't think it was Disney.
That shit was a money grab, and it was goddamn garbage. And I'm glad Corona happened, so that film didn't make it to theaters or nothing, because that shit was absolute hot donkey trash. It was dookie. That shit was dookie.
That's why I'm glad Marvel got the X-Men back.
Moving on to sports, those guys. Fucking, we got the Buffalo Bills winning their first playoff game today. Shout out to the Bills. The Bills. You know what I'm saying?
I ran laps.
We got Seattle Seahawks lost today.
The fucking Bucks are only up by a touchdown right now in Washington with a fucking quarterback I've never heard of.
Something Driscoll, something like Jeff Driscoll out there.
No, it's some weird hinky name or some shit.
That nigga in the Rams game got his fucking clock clean.
No, he got. Oh, they said
he left in the ambulance.
Yeah, they said it was a dirty hit from Jamal.
The Buccaneers won.
God, it's $150.
Yeah, well, anyways. So we got that, and then let's move on to the sports world. The Clippers are fucking trash.
Garbage. Giving up like 30-point leads and shit.
Steph Curry is still Steph fucking Curry, which is the best shooter to ever walk on this earth.
I was starting to disrespect him.
Yeah, I was.
He made me eat my words.
I am sorry but you it's never the regular season that we talk about him. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That's happening out right now. The Lakers look great. The Knicks have a winning record.
With Steph Curry is when the Warriors were killing, niggas was saying that he was at LeBron James.
No.
Niggas was saying that. So now, let's see. That's my only thing. Let's see.
Well, he gonna drag Andrew Wiggins to the playoffs, kicking and screaming. Your ass is gonna play in the playoffs, nigga.
Drag fucking Kelly Oubre to the.
They both actually been playing kind of good.
Hey, shawty.
Hey, shawty.
Sorry to cut y'all off, but he got to drag them niggas to the finals.
Exactly.
To be in LeBron's conversation.
Yeah, he's not in LeBron's conversation though. He's not. He's not.
No. If he can drag a group of
ragtag.
Yeah, but I don't even think they're that bad, bro. Like Wiggins isn't what he was supposed to be, but he's not terrible.
Oh yeah.
Kelly Oubre was good as fuck on the Suns last year. James Wiseman is the first pick.
He's good.
James Wiseman's nice.
Okay. So what I'm saying,
LeBron would take this team to 50 wins at least.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh, we all saying the same thing.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He gotta do what we know that LeBron would do,
or what Chris Paul could do. Do what Chris Paul could do. I wouldn't be mad if you
in the playoffs. In the playoffs, yes. In the playoffs,
yes. If you can do what Chris Paul can do,
you ain't even gotta take this team to the finals. If you could take this team to the semifinals.
Chris Paul
knock off a higher seed.
Every franchise he's ever played.
Exactly. Knock off a higher seed.
You get respect.
You get the respect that you deserve.
100 points.
Yeah, because at this point we haven't seen you do it without a stacked team. Not to say that you went out and got the stacked through free agency.
No, we have seen him. We've seen him win with us with a stacked team.
With a stacked team, we haven't seen him doing without. Clay makes them stacked.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Clay makes them stacked, and without Klay Thompson, they are average. Period. Klay Thompson's otherworldly. You can't replace the Klay.
Clay's the other all-star.
Basically, the fucking Mavericks with Dirk Nowitzki.
Say that again?
They're basically the Mavericks with Dirk Nowitzki
right now.
And when Dirk was in his prime, and it was just him.
Yeah. Well, Dirk won.
That's what they are right
Dirk
now.
had the best record in the league and won MVP.
No, I don't think that's accurate. Only because the Mavericks, it was like with the Dirk, he was the number one clear cut. If he not doing good on the court tonight, then we probably gonna lose.
That's how it's about to be.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
How it is right now with the Warriors. Yeah.
Who's Steph? Yeah. Well, Draymond lost his superpowers.
Yeah, Draymond. That shit.
Draymond lost his superpowers.
He didn't even have an injury or nothing. Like he just started sucking. That shit is mad weird, dude.
He's like, nah, I'm not good anymore.
He's woke up
if we keep it in the sec, I think Draymond just kind of showing his true colors without all
the layers,
without the right pieces around him. He need
Clay. He need
Steph,
KD,
Clay,
shooters.
He need other shooters.
He needs Sean Livingston.
Exactly what X just said. He needs space to operate. He needs to be able to be.
They're super long now. Pause.
Yeah, he needs to be able to be. He was like
Oubre,
he was like 40% of what LeBron is, and as it pertains to the point forward type situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But still, 40% of LeBron is still very good. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it as a point forward. But he played that point forward position.
He was a star. He was
very good.
He was a star in his role.
Yeah, he played it well. Oh,
now he's not a star in his
not
role.
very well and not very good, but he played it well.
Now he's not a star in his role anymore. He doesn't. That role is like
he was the best defensive player in the league, bro.
He was an extra regular nigga.
Listen, when he has Steph and Clay at least 90%, 80%, he can play at least 70%, 60%.
I've seen a nigga put up 30 in the finals before, man. Like
he get busy. When them other two niggas is getting busy.
But it's the defense though. Like he was the best defender in the league, and now he's like,
you right. My right. One nigga and any other nigga get busy, then Draymond gonna get Draymond. You gonna see Draymond on that stat sheet in an impactful way.
I don't know, man. I am excited for what we have coming. Like with the NBA, I've seen some fans. They've been rumbling about fans coming back to the arena soon. NFL been letting niggas back in for the playoffs. So
I'm worried about the Packers next week. That's it.
Look, man, it's going to be a very, 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 very long time without sports once football ends. Like, we get basketball, but
not basketball's gonna lead right into fucking baseball. It's just gonna keep going.
Who's watching baseball?
What? If there's nothing else to do, what the fuck you think?
I'm gonna jerk off and play video games, nigga.
Goodness.
Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody watch baseball in the summertime, nigga. Not a single person. I do. The dog days in summer, you watch the dog days in summer.
Listen. Nobody.
You guys are fucking sickos. You're right. We do got the Olympics.
Nobody watches sports in the summertime. That's why they strategically plays like they is.
Yeah, because ain't nobody watching that shit, man. Who the fuck on the 4th of July about to go in the house and watch a basketball game, nigga? I'm outside eating hot dogs and busting off fireworks.
Some games come on super like early in the morning anyway.
Yeah. I hate the NBA basketball. I mean the Olympic basketball schedule. We only get to see like the last gold medal game, and that's on like a Tuesday afternoon. Like I remember watching that. I did remember being in Gaskill watching the fucking Olympics on the TV in the lunchroom and shit. Like,
yeah, it's different now though, because we can just get on Google and see who won.
Yep. Or we can just live stream.
Y'all playing the game 8 hours late, but shit, nigga, we already know who
won. Yeah, man. But that's all I got, man. Aside from sports, that was all sports. I had music
things. Hold on, cause no, we not finna get up out of there that easy.
Oh nope, he about to bring it up, y'all.
No. Even Kyrie
busting challenge, man. Y'all
Kyrie, no, not the busting challenge yet. Kyrie
in sports, staying on sports. Right
he just didn't want to play.
Kyrie recently, what was it? The last game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yesterday.
Didn't show up to the game. After being called by the head coach, I'm sure players
text called,
you know. And when we finally got a response as to why he didn't show up for the game, it was, I just didn't want to play. Negro, what?
Yep. Kyrie he's taken on this whole otherworldly, deep conscious persona.
He's 2020 Dennis Rodman.
And it seemed like obviously he was affected by the events at the Capitol. So I think he used that as the reasoning why he just wasn't in the mental space to play. I don't think that he is allowed that, though.
Okay, so
I don't think he's allowed that.
Mental health day.
No, that's actually kind of where I want to come in with this. Do athletes get, just to even put it in extremely understandable terms, PTO? I have 82 games per season. I'm an NBA player. I have 82 games that I am obligated to play. Mm-hmm. Do I have PTO for any of this? This is going to span for what? It's 12 months in a year. This is going to span for at least, what, 9.5?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many months a year you work?
If I'm Just the regular season is gonna span for what, 9 months?
Mm-hmm. Nah. It usually starts in October, ends in June completely. That's with postseason. So about 8 months. That's with playoffs. Then you gotta think about training camp.
So it's about 9 months altogether.
Yeah, about 9-10 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many months a year did we all work in this room? 12, right?
12.
Mm-hmm. And we get PTO?
Exactly.
Okay, so they work 10 months. They get 2 months off. They work 3 hours to 4 hours in a game setting.
Whoa, officer. Not to cut you off, but just to kind of intervene in what you were saying. Keep your thought.
Uh-huh.
They get 2 months off, kind of the same way teachers do.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, and they work. You would consider being in the gym, working out, like if you're working on your game. That's being at work as well. Okay.
They also spend mad time away from their families and during their work time.
I think that. So I'm just bringing all that into consideration. I think that they should be allotted mental health days, but if I need a mental health day, I have to call my employer and tell them I'm taking a mental health day.
You're right.
Absolutely.
He no call, no showed.
Simple as that, yo. Like if I need a mental health day, if I got something going on, I gotta communicate that, no matter what the problem is. You got a job, my G. You may be getting paid millions of dollars to do that job, and you have some amenities that other jobs in America other Americans can only dream of, but you still got a job.
Right.
Okay, so I want to start with I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
However, if I have a job and my job does not give me PTO, I am expected to be there for every single game. And if I'm not, I'm penalized.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay. That's not necessarily true. Again, he could have reached out. We've seen plenty of times where they have a death in the family, they got a birth of their child, and they just missed the game. And that's it. They just move forward, no death, no penalty, no nothing. Yep. The nigga had some shit going on. He was upset about the events. 100%, you got a right to feel upset.
I agree with you. And
you got the right.
He should have.
What gives you the fucking right? You entitled piece of shit. What gives you the right to tell people who fucking paying you to be in a place and fans who are paying to wear your fucking merch and jerseys that you just didn't fucking feel like playing? You just didn't fucking feel like it?
That was a poor choice of words.
That's
poor choice of words. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not.
I was fan, and I
just want to let people know I was playing devil's advocate.
No, exactly.
I was just playing devil's advocate.
Kid's a fucking doofus.
He's a doofus.
Yo,
when I seen that, I'm like, yo, this nigga's a dweeb.
Fucking doofus. I don't care what you're going through.
Nerd would never
None
do
of that shit, my nigga.
Dweebs, they always.
You don't get the luxury of just being able to be like, yo, I ain't want to do it, so that's just what it is, and get out my face for it.
Right.
Not when you are in that stature. You know what I'm saying? Now me, I work. If I call my motherfucking job tomorrow, like I don't want to be there tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's different, nigga. You going to perform for millions, nigga.
In front of millions.
Like niggas, it's not even just that. It's corporations that's sponsoring the arena that you playing in and they expect you to play.
And on top of that, it's corporations that's sponsoring you.
Exactly. They expect you to play.
This is extreme. It's a lot of layers to this.
Exactly, my nigga. You supposed to have these Nikes on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That was product placement.
That's a fact.
You ain't got them on tonight.
That's a fact.
I paid you $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
The Nets, I paid you $100 million. We need to win this game. I want to get first.
So they ain't quite paying $100 million for that game.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you know what I mean.
But I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying, so like, there's no way, there's no excuse to like, oh well, I don't get PTO, so I deserve PTO. Okay, well, nigga, people in Africa deserve water. Like,
wow. Like Akon is getting that water. But however, I do. My thing is, his choice of words was extremely poor.
Trash.
Well,
I think for him, it sucks. It kind of sucks to say this, but for him to be the public figure that he is, we deserve the better explanation for him to not play.
Yeah.
And I don't think that he understands that his obligation as as the figure, as the status.
I don't think flat out doesn't care.
I was about to say that. I think he
him and
completely
KD
understands.
are like them hoe ass dudes that like act like talking to the media is like a fucking
burden.
a burden. Like,
Think so?
oh my god,
Yeah.
You hear this question he asked me?
Because of how they've been treated. They feel like they've been treated negatively by the media, so they feel like anything they do now.
The media sings their praises too. They're just focused on the negative shit.
I mean, as as someone who was like in that field, basketball doesn't get as big as it is without the media, so it kind of pisses me off when people are like, we don't need the media. But like, yeah, like he just cries, dude. He just cries.
Everything
about
he does
everything.
is extremely like the burning sage around the fucking Celtics arena, and the way he like his comments, like, you know, even though we debated about whether, you know, his comments were right about you know, the black people making their own league and shit. It's the publicity around his own consciousness that's driving me crazy. Like, you can be conscious and you can form your own opinion. LeBron does it all the time. He has a fucking podcast. So does KD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just doing
But they show up to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking your views, you letting your views affect your work, bruh.
No, I mean, I get you in that. As in, it's like, yo, what if this shit was happening? I'm like, yo, I don't feel like making clothes, but I got 15, 20 orders sitting there that need to be shipped out. I still need to do what I need to do.
Obligation.
You have an obligation.
You signed a contract.
I totally get that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You signed a contract.
But it's honestly, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If he was just a little more, it goes back to the root, his explanation. Mm-hmm. If he was just a little more, just explain to us why you didn't feel like playing. Don't just say, I didn't feel like playing.
I didn't feel like playing.
Don't say that. Like, that's where it's fucked up at. And I totally get y'all.
I didn't feel like playing.
Whoever is of this opinion, or it's like it's not right.
I didn't feel like
I totally get y'all.
Fucking right. I fucking wish. I couldn't imagine.
It's like, yo, just calling your employer like, yo, I didn't feel like working.
Imagine being a nigga that's fighting for a starting spot or fighting for some minutes, and a nigga that get all the minutes that he won't just showed up like, I don't feel like hooping.
Yeah. You're our starting point guard.
I'm not. You fucking up the chemistry of the team.
No, you're not a starting point guard. You are an all-star point guard. Very arguably
NBA champion.
Listen, some niggas will call you. Most niggas would call you a superstar.
The leader of this team.
You're a superstar.
Mm-hmm. Where the fuck do you get off?
This. No, it's not. It's not where the fuck do you get off, because I'm not gonna come off that smug. Because as in some aspects, I kind of understand where you get off, but in most,
all go through shit though, but you rely on me, my nigga. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a 75-25 thing. Like, it's like 25% of me understands what you're saying,
yeah,
but 75% of me also understands that 100% of us go through shit, my nigga, and you got to get through shit.
Mm-hmm. And we relying on you, and you just didn't show up. And your explanation as to why you didn't show up was basically like, I don't give a fuck about y'all. I didn't feel like playing.
Yeah, and that's why.
I can't accept that. I couldn't be in the locker room with a nigga like that. Cause now I'm looking at you sideways. Like, do you really give a fuck about what we trying to accomplish here?
Yeah, I'm trying to win. Like, despite what they got going on out there, I'm trying to win in here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, nigga, we got shit going.
Like, imagine being KD. This is a legacy year for him. Yeah, I realize that, right? Like, this is a legacy year for KD. Yeah. So if he doesn't produce, if he get out,
I disagree.
Oh no, it's a legacy year for him.
I disagree. Honestly, I think until
this championship means way more than any championship he got in Golden State.
Nope. I think until things are back until 100% normal, niggas aren't really counting shit towards your legacy.
Shit, that bubble
I guess there
count.
it's the, no it counts absolutely. I'm gonna say it counts.
If LeBron had lost in the bubble, nigga, it would have been the end of the fucking world for him. It matters, nigga, whether you playing the game, nigga, whether it's 100 million niggas in the stands or it's 12 niggas in the stands, nigga, you playing the game.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit matters. And bottom line is this: KD, we've seen you with Russell Westbrook, and which was another All-Star, and you were one win away from the NBA Finals against the 73-win fucking Warriors. You lost to that team and then joined them, and proceeded to win 2 championships with those teams. We don't even count them shits. We look at you like, nigga, so now you back in the same scenario. You in Brooklyn with another All-Star point guard. Can you be 3 wins away or 1 win away and get to the finals and win it? Can you beat LeBron without 3 other All-Stars helping you? That's what we want to see. Simple as that. If you go to the finals and you lose to LeBron, when y'all both at full strength with one superstar,
I think you one of those people that's feeding into those prisoner of the moment things. For me, it doesn't necessarily have to happen this year.
No. He absolutely has to win the championship in Brooklyn.
No, you don't have to do it this year, though.
But he has to win one in Brooklyn.
But you're telling me at the beginning of this
part, yeah,
that it happened to happen.
This is a legacy year, though. If he gets ousted in the second round, it matters.
That's fine.
If he get bounced in the second round, he don't go to the finals. If he doesn't go to the finals in the East,
conference finals,
yeah. If he don't go to the fucking NBA finals in the East, we gonna be looking at him different.
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand.
The Bucks, the Heat, the Sixers,
because
the Celtics.
fucking LeBron dominated the East. That's why.
Yeah.
Nigga,
LeBron dominated this East, though.
Because LeBron dominated the East, so and it's not like he's playing against different players from the East, and the East has gotten way stronger, nigga.
It did.
Where
the league is even
Toronto.
Toronto was still
right now.
Toronto was the number 2 seed when LeBron was there. The Bucks was number 3 seed. What's next?
The Sixers.
When was the Bucks number 3 seed with LeBron there?
The last year that he went to the finals.
That was the year before.
No, he was number 3. No, it was. Who was number? Toronto was the 1 seed. LeBron was the 2 seed. Milwaukee was the 3 seed. Washington was the 4 seed.
Yeah, but it wasn't Giannis like what Giannis is now.
Yeah. Okay, man.
Yeah, I know.
He still ain't got a fucking jump shot, nigga. Fuck. It's not like he's changed much. But either way it goes, what I'm saying is, listen, if he doesn't go to the East, go dominate the East, the LeBron comparison's gonna start fading because we seen LeBron do this.
Torn Achilles.
I don't give a fuck. LeBron 40 and literally dominated the West. What are we talking about here?
The thing is, we just need to stop. There's no one on LeBron's level in the NBA. It's just not there. It's not. KD wants to be there. You're not, bro. You're just not. He can talk it all he wants. He's not. There's no one on LeBron's level in the history of the sport other than Michael Jordan. You are not on his level. You are not close. Even if he won a championship this year, he's still not close to LeBron's level. Not even. He's trying to fight his way into the top 10 right now.
It's Michael Jordan.
LeBron is in the GOAT conversation.
I've come to the realization that, listen, there are, I want to say 99.6% of niggas, people, when I say niggas, that will say LeBron is top 3 all time.
Can't say,
and that is including LeBron, Jordan,
Kobe,
and Kobe.
Yeah, or Kareem or Magic, from the old heads.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey,
but KD ain't in that conversation.
Listen. You're gonna rotate out who? Kobe.
That's about it. Kobe. Nobody else in this room said anybody
You're not
else.
gonna rotate out LeBron.
Nope.
Or Jordan.
It's Jordan.
So
LeBron,
therefore, LeBron is undoubtedly a top 3 NBA player ever.
Undoubtedly.
And there is literally nobody that even has the potential. Maybe AD.
No.
No. And that's a stretch. I'm being.
We saw
honest.
enough.
I'm being generous. I don't.
No.
If anybody,
there's no one in the league right now.
You would literally have to be dominating. Like, you understand, LeBron started winning his second year. Like, he started taking teams to the playoffs.
So without getting too much into that,
like, there's nobody in the NBA doing that right now.
19.
Has to be 19.
LeBron is dead as the one in a generation guy.
Yep, that's it.
So y'all gonna have to wait another generation before y'all get another LeBron.
We're starting. We like rivalries. We like that shit. We want to create it. But just like Jordan had no rival, LeBron has no rival. It's like I'm the biggest hater of LeBron on this show. He's just there's no
decade, yo.
There's no one in the conversation. We tried doing it with Steph. We tried doing it with Kawhi. We tried doing it with KD. There's no
that shit right there, nigga. For 10 years straight, if you wanted to win the NBA championship, you had to beat LeBron.
You had to beat LeBron James.
Bro.
Come on. That's it. There's no rival to him. There's none.
It took injuries, nigga. Injuries and super stacked teams,
talk your
bro.
shit, man.
The only team that beat him without the injuries was the Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs. That's it.
And D-Wade was injured.
Oh no, the Mavericks. But
the Mavericks.
Anyway,
the Mavericks. I'll give it to Mavericks.
The Mavericks is the only real blemish on his shit.
The Mavericks is the blemish on his record. It's to me.
It's not.
Any other one of those, I don't have much to say. Like, but that's all I got, man. Y'all got anything else?
No, I'm gonna keep it a sec with y'all. The Mavericks the only blemish.
Yep.
I'm not gonna fault them for losing to the Spurs. Spurs had I'm not gonna say a better team, but an equally as good team and a better coached team. So
way better coach.
So
anyway,
whenever they played,
I mean, it's Spoelstra. It was Spoelstra against
LeBron.
Spoelstra grew into the coach that we see him today, but he wasn't at the time. You had to lose. Yeah. I honestly, I think Spoelstra had to endure those losses to become what he is today. I think he's a very good coach. Extremely one of the top 3 coaches in the league. If we're being honest.
Become that without coaching LeBron and D-Wade though.
But that's why LeBron.
But without that, but also without those losses, like you can't just be out here winning all the time without taking no losses. If you don't take no losses, you ain't learning shit.
You either win or learn.
You learn the most in your losses, my nigga. So
that's it.
We'll look at LeBron. Lost to the Mavericks when he came back and did.
Nigga. But that's all I got, man. Y'all good? Y'all straight? Man.
Yeah, I ain't really got more shit.
Man, that's the Trap Nerd podcast. Make sure y'all hit trapnerdcreations.com for all your Trap Nerd merch.
Make sure y'all following TrapNerd Gaming.
You know the vibes. Bodies dropping.
Facebook.
Yeah, feel me.
He about to get an Instagram popping, right?
Got you.
Clips.
Clips. Gotta make the clips. All those clips y'all niggas been making for me, I'm about to go ahead and do them
every time.
Hell yeah. But man, make sure y'all do that. It's Trap Nerd. We out. Peace.